Yep.
And the worst part is, it's like my nap didn't make me feel very rested.
Oh, you took a nap?
I always sleep after work, get 4 of my 8 hours done in. And it's like, I slept, but I'm waking up and I still have that kind of like, you slept, but it wasn't enough. That kind of like, you feel it in your eyes, where it's like, you didn't quite get enough. Oh, like, I don't feel like shit, or like it's enough to be like, I don't want to play tonight, but it's just this lingering feeling I can't shake, where it's like, good job, you woke up too soon.
Yep.
Ugh.
I get you on that one.
But I'll probably sleep really well tonight, because it's like I got all my work certification stuff done a day earlier than we thought we were going to do.
Nice.
Yeah, it was going to be done tomorrow, and today was just going to be like reviews and make sure I have everything down. And then one of the supervisors was like, "Can you just go today?" And we kind of like looked at each other. It's like, "Yeah." It's like, okay, just go today. It's like, all right.
Who knows? Who knows?
And so I was like, let's just get it done. And
Get done.
yeah, other than the tester being a little shitbag, all the stuff was not too bad, and I actually did pretty well, considering like my one of them is like a imaging test where you look at different X-ray slides and you gotta find potential threats on it. I scored a 96, so
Congratulations.
yeah, considering during like the testing versions I was doing really bad, but I made sure to, like, when we finished everything, they were like, here's like a little survey about how you feel about all the testing stuff, and it's like, everything's great except for this one set of training thing, which is called TRX, which is the X-ray training. It's like, it is fucking terrible. And it's like, and explain why you don't like it. It's like, because what they show you for the training stuff versus what they show you for the testing stuff, or even the practice testing stuff, are completely different. To the point that when I was down at FLETC, and even when I was getting this training, the common phrase that trainers and instructors would give is, don't worry about what you're seeing here. It's not going to be what's on the test. It's just for you to become familiar with what might be there. And it's like, well, why wouldn't you just show me the stuff that would be on, like, that, could be on the test, or that I should be looking for, instead of stuff that's not going to be there? I don't understand the point of training somebody in recognizing things that won't show up.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you'll never see, this, that, or the other thing, because it was like, here's what you'd see on training images, here's what you'd see on practice test images, and here's what you'd see in the real life X-ray scanning. And they were 3 different types of things to look out for. And so it's like, so if I'm looking on the real life one, it's like, I want to look for oversized electronics and liquids and the 3 bad things I want to look for. If I go over to the testing one, no oversized electronics, no liquids, just look for the bad stuff. Over on the testing, or on the practice testing training side, you're looking for the 3 bad things: stun guns, pepper spray, random shit that could be considered a weapon that will never ever show up on the test. And there were tons of random shit that will never ever show up on the test. Like, I think I've complained about it before once. It was like, one time I got dinged for an ice scraper, and I called the trainer over. I'm like, the hell is this? And they're like, that's an ice scraper. I'm like, who in their bloody mind is going to take down a plane with an ice scraper? They're like, I know it's dumb, just move on. It's like, no, I'm not moving on. This affected my score. It's like, explain to me why this is a dangerous thing. And they're like, I can't. And it's like, okay, so that shouldn't be in there, is what you're saying. And they're like, yeah, I guess so. It's fucking bullshit.
It's kind of how I felt during my CNA training.
Answers, I don't have a good answer for it.
Yeah, that was basically. Well, I mean, they did have a good answer. They were like, no, it's bullshit and it shouldn't be there. And it's like, to me, it's like, okay, that's an acceptable answer, but if it shouldn't be there, we should take it out. And that's pretty much what I wrote in there. It's like if it doesn't belong in there, it shouldn't be getting tested, and you shouldn't be getting penalized for it. Like, ultimately, the penalization on the scores didn't really matter, but if I'm being trained to look for stupid things like ice scrapers, and I'm seeing false images in the thing, it does affect the score for the actual training, too. And so it's like, just show us the stuff we need to see, instead of all of this nonsense. Oops, opened up the thing we don't need.
Real question is, did you post on Twitter?
We just did.
Cool. Oh, yeah, Twitter was just like, oh, hey, you know what time it is? It's time
Hey, you know what
for
time
some
it is.
more. It's time to change our entire layout. Thanks, Twitter.
Did it?
I actually ended up doing it like when it was in beta accidentally, so I'm just used to it.
Yeah, it this morning it was fine, and then I went on after my stream and it was like, oh yeah, now you have a different layout. I'm like, okay, cool.
I see this little thing saying a new Twitter is coming, so it doesn't look like mine's rolled out yet.
No,
I have it.
I
at
have
least
it. It's
doesn't-
like, it's fine. I had to change. So there's a thing where you change the display, and the default display is like, all of the posts and stuff are really big, and I'm like, I had to put this to minimum, so like, it looked like when I last had Twitter. Also, I could have more than like 2 posts on a page at a time. It just feels very much like they're trying to unify like their mobile version and the like desktop version. I don't know. You'll see when you see it, I think.
Yeah.
It'll make more sense when you see it. Anyway, so we're all here.
Is Rez here? I haven't heard him say anything. Hello.
Rez, say something.
Rez.
Well, clearly Hummingbird died in a tragic accident.
Wow.
Very sad.
You keep saying this. You keep doing this.
Rez. I'll just keep doing a Flash
And
Gordon
that's
theme.
the moment Azrael went permanently evil.
Oh.
Wow, Hummingbird. That's how special you are. Everybody else could die, but...
Well, I mean, I guess that goes for anyone she cares about.
No. You can't change your answer now.
I can change my answer to whatever I want.
No. You can't change your answer. This is Jeopardy. Final answer. You're done. You're done.
You can't tell me what my answer is.
Yes, I can.
I get to decide what my answer is.
I'm your supervisor.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. My dad's not.
You're not my real dad.
Wow.
Yep. See, that's what's happening now.
This is what's happening. I have to destroy everyone. Good job.
Oh, okay. You're the wrong game for that.
I mean, is it though?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Kind of is.
Murder. Just murder the whole party for the ending TPK.
Not how this works.
I mean, I don't have to do it. I can just have
If
evil.
Rindis wants that to be how it works.
I can just have evil shade.
I mean, that's not what I signed up for, so.
I mean, here's the thing. TPK endings have to be done right. Like, because there's a difference between bad ending and a poorly done ending.
Well, yeah, but this is also a very different kind of game. This isn't like, yes, you go and get TPK'd, because this isn't a game about adventurers.
Yeah, this isn't a game where bad things happen.
I mean, that's a different story.
Well, where there's bad endings.
Die.
They just fade away.
Hashtag fade away.
Does anybody remember Extreme G.I. Joes? Oof. That
Yes.
was rough. Hey, a reference Ark was old enough to remember.
What's Extreme G.I. Joes?
It's G.I. Joe's. It's G.I. Joe's, but extreme. That's literally it. They upped the muscle factor on a group of G.I. Joe characters and made them extreme for the 90s. And that's it.
They're super soul G.I. Joes, as if G.I. Joes weren't already super soldiers.
No, they're super swole. They're like big and buff. Yeah.
Oh, they're JoJo characters.
Basically, yeah. I actually thinking about it, yeah, they probably could have been JoJo characters. Let's see.
This is the work of an enemy stand.
Whoa, was that a fucking JoJo's reference?
It was. I'm glad that's what brought your res.
That's what got res here.
See, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Actually, let me see if I can find it on YouTube, because I think YouTube gets it good.
What, a JoJo's reference or
No, Extreme G.I. Joe.
Okay, good. I was like, I'm sure there's a lot of JoJo's references on YouTube.
Oh, of course. Oh God, there was a real IRL intro too. Oof. Yeah, one of the guys' names was Sergeant Savage.
Beautiful.
You make it sound like Sergeant Slaughter wasn't a member of the G.I. Joes.
No, no, he wasn't he? But he was also a
He
wrestler.
absolutely was.
Yeah. I remember the wrestler.
That's savage.
No, there's an actual guy.
Oh no, I
named
know.
Sergeant Slaughter.
It's the same.
Oh, I
it's
know
the same
Sergeant
guy.
Slaughter.
It's the same guy.
They
Yeah,
even
that's-
got him to voice his character in the movie.
Mhm.
Oh, this character. I've just looked at the thumbnail. That is a character from the original XCOM game.
No, no sir.
Like the original XCOM game.
No sir. That is Sergeant Savage.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Not the Iron Sheik. Get that out of here.
No, that is Sergeant Slaughter. Remember, he joined the Iron Sheik at one point.
Mm-hmm. But yes, I'm saying
What is
not the Iron
wrestling?
Sheik. Get that out of here.
Weird. It's
That guy, I'm not gonna. Saint's right. That guy does look very much like the XCOM dude.
Right?
Who's like, yeah, look at me, I'm rad. Big
Yeah.
chain gun. Da, 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 da.
and then he's gonna get shot by like a sectoid or something and die instantly. Like
He'd
basically.
immediately die. But yeah, Extreme
XCOM.
G.I. Joe. They had a ninja who had frosted tips.
Beautiful.
Like
Guy
he
Fieri?
covered.
Ninja.
Yeah, it was Guy Fieri the ninja. He had his entire like head covered except for his Justin Timberlake frosted tip hair.
yeah, that's the 90s.
And then there was a long blonde haired, leather vested, otherwise shirtless, wearing a peace sign soldier as well. Not sure what he did for the group, because it kind of doesn't make sense if you're, yeah. He's
Give
like,
peace a chance.
yeah, give peace a chance through superior firepower.
A chance.
Cobra's full of nothing but robots anyway,
And snake people.
and snake people.
Remember when that was a thing? That was a thing.
I remember.
They missed a chance to call them Cobrats.
They were snake robots the whole time.
Snake robots. Good. That's what we need. Not just snakes or robots. Snake robots.
Snake bots.
It's like a there was a mass game. I was talking about this on stream actually. It's a mass game I ran a few weeks ago, separate from the one shot I did.
I was gonna say, yeah, we were all there, Saint.
Different mass game because it was also on a Friday. It was earlier and it was with an entirely different group and it wasn't streamed. So many differences. And we had aliens because we had an outsider, and we had demons because we had a doomed who was like, oh yeah, I'm like getting hounded by this like archdemon. And I was like, well, the logical conclusion of that is obviously alien demons. Or demon aliens.
did it.
Beautiful.
It was great.
I mean,
The
yeah, that
person-
kind of works. They're just extra dimension.
right? Yeah, exactly. The person who's playing the Doomed had been playing a lot of Doom 2016 at the time, so I was just like, I understand where you're coming from. In my notes, I put a Samuel Hayden type robot needed to be had in the game.
But did or did he not find a little robot, a little toy version of himself, and give him a fist bump?
We only did one session, so no.
That's a Final Fantasy 14 reference that I vaguely get because I saw it on Twitter.
That's a Doom reference.
That was a Doom reference.
There was
a Doom.
There was also
Doom.
there was also just a thing where I saw like a Final Fantasy 14 thing. It was like, "Thank you for helping me, Warrior of Light. Here's a token of my affection." And he hands them like a little doll of himself, and then the guy just walks away with the doll on his head.
Yeah, that happens a lot, actually.
That's very Final Fantasy.
I can't tell you how many times someone has given me a doll of themselves and like, "Thanks, buddy." I'm like, so can I have like a new sword or something? No, just the doll. All right, thanks.
Jarl Axel gave me a figurine of himself.
He gave everyone a statue of himself for doing.
Yeah,
a job.
but
I mean, that's just what
Mine was
Jarlaxle
gold.
does.
Well, here's the thing. You gotta remember, that statue can actually also,
Something clever.
yeah, that statue. Well, somebody I was very
something
confused.
clever.
I got added in Discord as about to say something. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Obviously, it turns into a sword. So there's your new sword.
It makes perfect sense, guys.
Yeah,
What did you think of that?
But is it sentient?
It can if you want it to be.
It can be whatever you want it to be.
It can
So,
if you want to.
I'm gonna start dual wielding sentient weapons then.
I did that in a game once. It doesn't end very well.
It's just gonna be like arguments the whole time.
Well, more that they want to kill you so that they can. They want to kill each other, but they can't kill each other because they're both weapons. So they instead conspire to kill you. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
I don't.
In one of
I
my
don't see
games,
how that
the ranger ended up with like 4 voices in their head at one point.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't be bad either.
2's enough.
We didn't get to see the end because the DM just canceled one day.
Oof.
Oops. Or if your team has telepathy, however many people on your team is enough.
Yeah.
A new person has joined the call. Wait, you weren't supposed to be until our telepathic link. Get out of here.
Too bad I'm here.
Done.
So that being said, we are getting close to what I think the climax of our adventure here in Mass will be.
climax.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Also, wow.
Yeah. So we probably have 2 or 3 good sessions in us before we hit the end. So there's 2 people who still need to have their moments of truth. Break the game.
I still feel like it's I don't know.
If you had your way,
I feel like
nothing
it
would
could go
end.
on long.
Funnily,
No, just perpetual endlessness, eternity.
the last time I did a campaign of Masks, I actually did not unlock my moment of truth.
Really?
Yeah. I went through the entire. Actually, only one person did. Out of the 3 people out of the 3 players in the group, only one person did.
Apparently, I'm being too generous with you people.
No, it's a choice because you can do your moment of truth up to 2 times. I just decided not to do it. I did other things. I was playing Delinquent, and I'm like, I don't need to do my moment of truth.
I don't need to prove anything to you guys. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. She was great. It's fine.
Yeah, for Friday, I got to play a newborn, and boy howdy, that was fun and not how I originally planned that character, because apparently I got hacked and had memes, 20 years of memes downloaded into them.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, apparently I got hacked and had memes put in my body, so my personality got overridden to be 4chan.
That's
So
Terrible.
I
That's-
kind of rolled with it, but it wasn't what I had planned for that character.
I would
I
have
mean,
just I would have just been like, wait, what? Like, stop the play. Like,
I don't think she rolled anything for that. You just kind of
I just kind of
plugged a
ran with
USB.
it. I'm fine with adaptive storytelling where it's like, here's the thing. It's like, all right, here
I
we
don't
go.
know. I mean, that's why I find things like lines and veils and stuff to be important to do. But, you know, so you don't have to. It's like, hey, you got your entire personality rewritten.
Well, that's one of the weird things for newborns, though. One of their abilities literally does that. But if
Oh,
that
yeah,
wasn't
they
that
do,
wasn't what
but
came into
still.
play. But
Yeah, it's like I don't know, things being telegraphed is very important. And
Yep.
if it's just like surprise, you were fighting someone who literally hacked you, and just destroyed your personality.
oh no, they were on
It was
our
another
team.
player character.
Oh no, they were on our team.
Oh,
Anyway.
good.
Yeah, she brainwashed another robot too, Dr. Decibel. I was gonna have him like, he's gonna start blaring intense music and blow out your eardrums, but that.
We were gonna have a dubstep battle. It would have been great.
I mean, yeah.
Been great.
Anywho, we're gonna focus on this game because I gotta get you guys
We
to
were
an
playing
ending.
tonight.
I mean, we are fairly productive compared to Thursday games, so
We've got an island to get to, and a person to save.
yeah. I mean, if this was Outro's game, we'd be talking for another 45 minutes. So,
I don't know how that keeps happening. I'm gonna be honest, but you know,
we all have very talky personalities, and we like talking to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do some masks.
Let's do some masks, and I'm gonna turn this music down because this is like the one song on here that's louder than the others for some reason. There we go. I hate when music compilations do that. Let me tell you. So, last time on Mass, some shit happened. You guys largely recovered. No, you guys had the X fight last week, right?
Yes.
Yes. I got my off weeks mixed up. Last week, you guys had started your fight, your final confrontation with X aboard the back of Shinobu Arrington's JRPG-style back battle platform that had largely gone one-sided until Hummingbird's moment of truth caused her to be the hero everyone was hoping for after X had pulled her mask off, revealing her true identity to everyone, knocking X from Shinobu Arrington's back into the water. She got severely injured but defeated, at least for the moment, the horrible mutant monstrosity, leaving everyone else but Asriel to jump into the water after her, and in time for La Espada to give a very convincing argument that the two of them needed to go somewhere else. And so the two of them walked through a portal, but not before La Espada damaged Shinobu Gunner's flying mech, leaving Liam and Arena and Hummingbird to kind of guess what had happened. From there, the trio had gone to find a new base to recoup. You all healed Hummingbird's injuries. It was revealed to Arena that both of Hummingbird's parents were also superheroes and part of the League of Heroes, and they definitely didn't put a tracker in their baby to know where she was at all times, and definitely didn't know that she was also a superhero this whole time, but respected her boundaries and let her keep her secret identity. The three had a discussion. There was some minor headbutting, but before long, some also mutual agreements that things needed to be done, and they would handle delivering X to the League of Heroes and try and smooth things over for the group. while on this new mysterious area, Azriel was introduced to evil. The European villains in blah 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 blah. I gotta find it. Hold on. I have a name and it's cool. All villains are lemons. Yeah, every villain is lemons.
It's the best name.
It is. It's the best name. Gotta filter through these memes.
Entity of villainous intent.
Oh, right.
European
European Villains
Immorality.
Immorality League. The European Villains Immorality League. They served as a sort of Legion of Doom outside of Halcyon City, led by the nefarious Crimson Nova, who, up until this point, nobody had seen for quite a while. La Espada seduced Azriel to the dark side, and Azriel managed to send a series of confusing emotes to her friends that Arena miraculously translated to figure out where they were.
No.
Miraculously translated. Oh, sorry, not
That's
Arena.
not it.
Hummingbird. Sorry.
That's
Getting-
my superpower.
Getting people mixed up. Hummingbird miraculously translated.
It'd be a miracle if I understood any of those emojis, let alone all of them with with what they were actually saying.
They're in a very specific sequence.
Yep. Hieroglyphics over here.
You don't understand this? It's clear as day. Come on.
No, you can't understand this. Hummingbird was able to figure out that not only what was going on with her friend, but that something was up. And with Liam's powers, they were able to figure out that they were in the Mediterranean on a secret volcano island lair in the Mediterranean. And so that's where we pick up.
Also, Shinobu Gunner gave a pep talk.
Also, Shinobu Gunner gave a pep talk because in a
Steel
group,
Gunner is a
Gunner's
a good dude.
Yep. Because in a group with 3 girls and being the only boy, he has the most raging period of all. What a sensitive young lady you are, Liam.
Wow. Good.
Sorry.
No, that was great. Don't apologize.
But yeah, so that's where we pick up. The camera would probably start on the trio inside of their totally hidden capoeira gym underground base. It'd probably zoom in first on the proprietor running the front, shirtless and in just one of those like baggy capoeira pants, doing a demonstration in front of some people, and he's just doing, kicks and flips, and he's whipping around his long ponytail, and he's dancing to the Brazilian beat, and then the camera just kind of like zooms back past him and goes to like a bookshelf that slides aside, and there's a little elevator, and it goes down the shaft and down all the way until it comes out, another door. It's in this underground base where the three of you, Hummingbird, Liam, and Arena, are gathered around a table to try and figure out what you're gonna do. That's where the scene begins.
And by huddle around table figuring out what to do, probably more likely we're all eating food because we haven't eaten in like...
Oh, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
What did you guys get for food?
Chinese? Chinese.
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 I'm okay with that.
There's a really good Chinese place that's like 2 blocks over. They have like you get free pot stickers with every like entree you buy.
Oh,
it's
hell
great.
yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah. So yeah, That's what we're doing. I don't know what we were talking. I don't know what we're all talking about when the camera like goes onto us. But Parisa is probably just like munching through. Like she's just finishing some rice plate, some like broccoli beef or something like that. I'm just like, okay, so we know where she is. She's on what, the Heart of Doom? Was that what it was called?
The Heart of Doom, yes.
Heart of Doom. Got it in one.
Got it in one.
Yeah. The Heart of Doom, whatever. Really, really subtle naming, I know.
I think the organization is called Evil.
Herz der Schicksals. Yeah. Very German name. I mean, does that... Whatever. Look, we have Aegis as our, like, protect... You know what? I shouldn't even bring this up. Anyway, the question is... The ultimate question is, how are we going to get there?
Well, I don't know. Also, I don't know how we're going to get her free because there's only 3 of us. My arm's broken. And there's a lot of them.
This is true. Liam, do you have any ideas?
Besides the obvious ones,
I'll
Yes.
take the obvious ones right now, honestly. What are the obvious ones?
Either is good.
buy a ticket for a plane.
Well, that can only get us so far. Then we get to what, like, Spain or something? Then we have to get to the island. And also, I can't take a mech suit on a plane. You may have forgotten that. I guess I could try flying there.
Say it's a religious thing.
You know,
Yes, the most religious mechs ever. I mean, I could try modifying modifying the suit, so we could maybe try doing a transatlantic flight, but that would take some. Just starts like thinking, like muttering herself, like, is this something I could do? But I think
4 robots roll in and salute, ready to help.
excellent.
you know, speaking of religion, we might have to go find
Religion.
someone to help with Zoe's issues.
All right, didn't you say that her like nemesis is the literal devil or something like that?
Yep, so when you're faced with the literal devil, you have to find metaphorical Jesus.
Right. So how do we find metaphorical Jesus?
We have to find literal Jesus.
Do you have a starting point on that? I'm not exactly up on Christian mythology, I'm going to be honest.
She's like, could you not tell
I've
From
never
her
been
daughter.
baptized.
I'm not up and up on what's I'm Zoroastrian. Come on.
Exactly. It's like, yeah.
Well, there's good news and then there's bad news.
Okay. Are they actually the same thing? I've heard that one
The
before.
good news is
Swear to God, if you try and tell me you know who literal Jesus is, I'm gonna.
I
hate
know
you.
exactly who literal Jesus is.
And what's the bad news? That
I
sounds like-
was just lying to you.
Well, why did you tell us this?
Jesus frowns at you. He's very sad that you lied.
I found him! He's over there frowning at me!
Liam, slap her, please.
No, whoa, hold on.
He's like, I've been waiting for this all day.
No, she's much stronger than me.
Okay. fair
Okay,
enough.
but I don't know exactly who literal Jesus is. But a big part of Christianity is everybody can find Jesus if they look hard enough. So we just have to look hard enough. Also, I don't know because, you know, when it came to Zoe's stuff, she didn't ever really seem to want to focus on it, so we didn't really work towards it.
Did she have a place she went to when she wasn't here? When she wasn't in the base?
She had a place in the park she called her sanctuary.
Oh.
Yeah, we met her near there one time.
Oh, I didn't know. We should probably start there then, huh?
That could be an idea. Also, we need to find the mayor, because I'm going to want to ask his permission to beat the holy crap out of his daughter.
Ah, that's also a good idea. So, mayor. So we have the mayor. Go find him. Should be pretty easy, I would imagine, but who knows?
Nobody's seen him for like a long time.
Look,
He gave a speech last week.
Nobody's seen him for a long time.
It can't be
I'm a
that
teenager.
hard.
A week? A week is forever.
I can't be that hard. I've seen Eliza Kazan in person. Anyway, sorry, Deus Ex reference.
Oh no, he gives speeches. You just never see him.
Yeah, he gives speeches. You hear about him all the time. They're on the front page. So we go to the. Going to the residence is one thing. Going to the sanctuary is another. If somebody tells me I have to go to a church, I'm going to not be very happy, because apparently where we don't need to go to a church. I'm not doing this whole thing. No.
I think we might have to soul search a little bit.
Now, but that's different from. Look,
I don't look. What I punched the literal devil while I was like in an astral form the other day. I don't understand how any of this works.
neither do I. Liam, do you have any insights?
Does that matter right now while Azrael is locked up in somewhere in the Mediterranean?
I don't think she's locked up.
Camera
The only
cuts to Azrael pulling on some chains around her, binding her wrists.
Oh. Well, all right. I don't think she's. I don't. You know what? Let's just go find Jesus and the mayor.
I think that's where we end the scene. I don't think you can go anywhere else.
If that's not a sitcom somewhere, by the way, Jesus and the mayor.
Let's go find Jesus. There's an anime where Jesus and Buddha are roommates, so I could believe
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I know it's a thing. So we gonna head to the sanctuary first, or try breaking it? Excuse me, not breaking in. Getting into the mayor's office.
Their friend Shiva comes by every once in a while.
Yep.
Makashiba.
Hummingbird would know the most about the sanctuary.
Yeah. So,
I've never been in it. I kind of respected her privacy, but I know where it is.
you know more than either of us do.
I know. I'm just.
Making you the
I did.
expert.
I'm just saying, if there's like some kind of complicated lock on the door to it, don't expect me to know how to get in.
You have
I
to
should
spell.
also
You have to
note-
spell Jehovah in Latin.
I should also note, Arena currently has 3 conditions right now, so there is
You'll be
that.
fine.
Yeah. Let's go to the sanctuary first, and then go to the mayor's office, I guess. I don't know. I mean, out of character, we know where the mayor is. In character, we have no goddamn clue. So,
It's true.
but yeah, let's go to the sanctuary. Sorry, we're gonna. I would apologize to Azrael if she was here, but we're trying to save her from both herself and a lot of villains. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, she's not here, so I can't apologize to her. We'll just apologize to her when we meet her in the Mediterranean. Yeah, let's go there. I don't know how.
I don't feel like going to the Mediterranean is probably the more important one right now.
We still have to figure out what we're going to do when we get there.
she's crazy daughter's got a crazy sword that can teleport stuff. So I don't want to go all the way there just to have her rip a portal open and then boot us through, so that we have to do that song and dance again. I want to
It's like,
find
oh,
out
you
more
got
about
here.
Bye.
back
Shove.
Don't. Put her up. Don't your mother's work in a lab, work in Sunshine Labs. Maybe they have like teleporters or something.
I mean, it would be kind of weird if I just went up to him and be like, "Hey, moms, do you have a teleporter that I can borrow?"
I mean, maybe for you, but for me?
I mean, I guess. But then we'd have to explain why I'm not going to be around for a bit. That's just really complicated.
We could also literally tell them we're going to the Mediterranean for spring break or something. That's coming up soon, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Amy's just got a giant. Amy just slowly gets a giant smile on her face. I need to make a
Get
call.
a room.
It's just like
Liam's like, okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
Yeah, I can call them. Again, it's gonna be very weird. I mean, it doesn't matter. Everyone's gonna find out that I'm a superhero.
Yeah,
soon enough.
your mothers already know that you're a superhero, so
Did you just
I don't
tell?
think
Did
you
you
know
just
yet.
say that in character?
no.
Okay,
not
good.
in character. She'll get to find that out on her own.
Just
Well, Amy suspects that they're gonna find out because she knows that B was flying in a helicopter and has her mask, so she's gonna figure it out. So Amy thinks that they're gonna know anyway, and that's just a time bomb waiting to go off because she doesn't know that they know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Also,
mean, I'm
apparently
sure.
Zoe's mom is an option. I didn't know about her, so.
Me either.
it doesn't sound like your
Yeah,
friends know about your mom.
I never got to mention her in the game, but I imagine only
It doesn't sound like your friends know about your mom.
that's fine.
We can talk to Zoe's mom. She's a witch too.
Wait, what? Wait.
Again, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You could have mentioned this first.
There's a lot going on tonight.
We're going through this whole song and dance, and that we could have done this first.
Oh, we're still in the base. I'll give her a call.
Yeah.
I think I have her number.
I hope so.
Do you? Does she
I
have a
don't-
number?
I don't think I would know I don't think. Look, I'm going off of my real life. I don't think I've ever had one of my friends' numbers or one of my friends' mom or dad's numbers.
I have Shay's mom's number, but that was for reasons.
I mean,
Look, you know where
your
she is.
parents have my mom's number.
Yeah.
I-
That's fine.
Let's just go with that.
I'm
No,
sure-
but really, no, it's whatever.
We can get in contact with her one way or another, I imagine. If we literally have to show up at her house and be like, hey, we know where your daughter is. We need your help. We could do that.
That's true.
So,
All right, so where do you want to go first? The sanctuary, the mayor's place, or Zoe's place?
I think Zoe's place in this case.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost
I
like her
know.
mom would have more information than all of the rest of this combined.
Maybe. I don't know. Things are weird.
Yeah, it's true. They are weird.
I don't pretend to understand anything that's going on right now. It's my job to make stupid jokes about it.
All right.
Onward!
Let's head over.
So
So-
where are we decided?
Zoe's house, I think.
Zoe's sanctuary or house?
House.
House.
Okay, Zoe, you've never established that you live anywhere.
No.
Now's a good time.
Yeah. So this has never this was never anything that was really brought up. Because the only thing that would have been brought up, but I have the notes that I presented to you like however forever ago, but I kind of imagined like Zoe's mom after getting her away from the from both Crusaders and other zealots would have like integrated herself into society just to hide.
Okay.
If that's not something that's
No.
viable,
I just got to make all this up on the fly. Let's go. Okay. So, yeah, Hummingbird starts taking you guys down towards where you recall Zoe lives. It's probably. Are you guys walking? You call an Uber? The three of you.
Probably call an Uber.
I would imagine so.
Okay. So you guys call an Uber, and since you're on like the other side of Halcyon City now, from where your original hideout was, it probably takes a few minutes to drive there, and probably a few minutes for the Uber to show up even. But you guys just kind of feel the like ticking of the clock as you guys are like waiting in the car, and the guy's like, "So, where are you kids going? You going to do something fun?" And it's just kind of like, just drive. And before long, you guys arrive around this park that Amy knows is a spot that's pretty special to Azrael. And across one of the main streets is a flower shop, and it probably has some very fun hippie sounding name that I'm not going to think of now because I'm put on the spot. But there's this really nice overgrown looking flower shop. It looks very warm and inviting, and there's a little welcome sign that says open.
In we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, there's the faintest little ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling of it. And opening it up, you see that there's a woman working on some flowers, and she's like humming to herself, and there's probably some like some Simon and Garfunkel playing in the background, and she kind of like pokes her head up, and she's like, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you kids today?"
Hi. We're looking for Zoe's mom.
Chloe.
Chloe.
Do you not know what she looks like?
I've never met her before.
I thought you two were best friends.
She lives in a place in a park most of the time. What do you want from me?
She's like, "Chloe doesn't live in a park. She lives upstairs with me." And she kind of blinks. It's like she just likes to stay out late. I give her freedom like that. I trust she's a good girl. And she kind of smiles, and she says, "Hello, I'm Penelope. Are you friends with Chloe?"
Yeah.
Zoe.
I know her as Zoe, but yeah, I'm her best friend, Amy. I'm sure she's talked about me.
She's like, nope. I feel like, no, can't say that I know with Amy.
That's fine.
could have. Never mind.
So, huh. So your daughter is in trouble.
And she has like very mellow and kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna keep working on flowers while we're talking kind of demeanor. And then when you mention trouble, she kind of like pauses in the middle of pruning something, and she's like, well, what do you mean?
How much do you know about the literal devil?
And she kind of sighs a bit, and she says, oh dear, has he already begun to manifest?
A little bit. We think she got taken in by the forces of evil, which is an acronym. Because
It's like, oh yes,
creative.
they oppose the League of Heroes, yes.
We think that she's being tempted to the dark side by way of a tramp with an exotic accent.
Smooth.
I see.
Cutting to the chase, she's been taken by villains. She's been abducted, and she's currently in an island of the Mediterranean. And we need help getting there and getting her back.
Oh, well, I don't really have the power of flight, but I might be able to help.
Please.
Well, have you mentioned that the little devil is here. Have you gone to talk to metaphorical Jesus yet?
We don't know where he is, except, what the whole, like, everybody can find Jesus if you look hard enough, and...
I mean, have you looked hard enough? He's within all of us.
I'm not Christian. Where is this person?
And she when you're like, I'm not Christian, she kind of like gives you that smile, and she's like, oh child, he still saved you regardless.
Oh.
That's okay.
My moms are both women of science, so we didn't really do the whole Catholic thing.
And she's just like, it's fine. Being a good person is all that really matters.
Oh, well, all right.
He's really good friends with illogical Buddha. It's fine.
This world pantheon is fucked.
Just wait until
this is actually happening.
Just wait until you see holy shit Ganesh.
I just look over at Parisa.
Parisa just shrugs, just like, okay. Alright. So... Where... I don't know how to say this anyways. Where is metaphorical Jesus?
Oh, he's upstairs.
What? Okay. I just throw my hands up and go for the stairs.
I'm gonna follow Amy because I'm just confused. Just confused. That's the first straight answer we've gotten from this.
And so she like leads you around to the back, and there's like one of those like fire escape stairs that leads up to an apartment type deal. And so she's like, yeah, he's up here. This is usually where he is when he's not at the park. I imagine if you had gone to the park first, you would have found him, but he's wherever you need him to be. And it just so happens this is where he is. And she like goes to open the door, and you hear the sound of like video games happening, and it's like, I swear to God, man, if I hear you talking shit again, I'm going to come over to your house and literally... And he's like, oh, company, hello. And a heavy-set man in a long, stitched-together wool robe, a shirt that doesn't quite fit his belly, and sweatpants gets up and he says, oh, hello, hi, I'm Jesus. And he walks over and sticks out a hand, and he's still holding a wireless controller, and he's got his headset on. He's like, "No, I'm not talking to you, dingleberries, but I still love you regardless." And he looks over and he's like, "Hold on, just a moment." And he pushes a button and he sticks out his hand again. He's like, "Hello, I'm Jesus."
Hi. Just goes to shake his hand.
You get an ungodly amount of Cheeto dust on your hand.
I expected that. We are. Do you know Zoe?
Yes, Zoe is one of my children.
Is she actually, or is this like a Jesus thing?
This is like a Jesus thing.
Okay, I'm just making sure. She's never talked about her dad before.
Oh, I mean, her dad is the literal devil.
Subject of the literal devil. Now that you bring it up, she's in some trouble right now. Specifically, she's been abducted and is in the Mediterranean, and we need help getting her back.
I see.
Do you think you could help us with that?
I might be able to help you with the literal devil, but I don't have, like, the power of flight or anything.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Everyone keeps saying that.
We can handle the transport. We just need you to punch the literal devil in the face to save my best friend.
Sorry. You're like, we need to get to the Mediterranean. Can you help us? So I just assumed you literally meant helping you get
We're
to the
teenagers.
Okay. Well,
It would. She puts her hands up. It would be helpful if somebody had a teleporter or had flight or stuff like that. That would be very helpful. But this is
I have a private jet.
Wait, what?
I mean,
This is so many questions. I don't even know where to begin.
I own the Catholic Church.
That makes sense, actually.
Fair. I should have figured that. Right. So, it would be. Do you know about the Heart of Doom? It has some German name.
I mean, yes, I am familiar with Thursday. You know, German is hard, and there was this whole period in the 1940s where we just didn't pay attention to what was going on over there. It's fine.
Is it?
No, it's really not, and it's taken quite a while to mend that.
Anyway, she's being kept there, so that's ultimately trying to go.
I see.
In case that's important.
It's slightly important.
Okay, I figured it was, but you know.
Wow. All right.
It's been a weird day. I'm very sorry.
I broke my arm jumping off of a giant mech.
I might be able to do something for that. Hold on. And he, like, walks over to the couch and grabs, like, a gross-looking blanket, and he's like, hold out your arm.
No, I'm good.
Hold out your arm.
I really don't want.
Trying to work a miracle here.
I would prefer. I just want.
He throws the blanket over you completely.
Oh God! Oh, why does it smell like that? Oh Lord!
He's like,
You're
yes.
talking to the Lord.
You are. Yeah, he's like, you are talking to the Lord, and then he pulls it off, and all your conditions are gone. And he says, "Miracle."
What?
Power of faith, baby.
Okay.
I need to take a shower. I'm gonna be right back.
While she leaves. Let me get this straight. I know I don't want to spend too much time with cosmology or whatever, but if there's a literal devil, a metaphorical Jesus, and the Buddha, and all that, are there just all of these gods and divine beings? Is there like a higher being there, or is it like...
I mean, yes, technically.
Okay. This...
He's really cool and he controls the world and he's very handsome and all the girls love him.
Yeah, I mean, we call him the sum of all things.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh, we should probably... You probably know who we are, considering...
Of course I do.
Right. I was going to introduce myself, but that seems kind of weird now.
I mean, yes, you are speaking to metaphorical Jesus.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Does that? Okay.
Liam, you shouldn't be doing that, by the way.
What?
I'm sorry.
He just gives you that knowing father look. He's like, you shouldn't be doing that, by the way.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Insubstantial Santa is also aware of what you do.
You know, I'm gonna go find Hummingbird.
Look, Santa is real. We met him in another game.
Wait, what?
Insubstantial Santa, yeah, it's...
Great.
He's fucking ripped.
So, do you need to come with us in order to punch the literal devil in the face, or is this more of a long distance thing?
Do you need me to go with you to punch him in the face? I can.
Our primary thing is rescuing Zoe, but if devil punching is required, maybe?
Very well.
Okay. Cool.
I'll join you to punch the literal devil in the face. It's fine.
Great. I wasn't expecting that, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Jesus is always here when you need him. You just need to have faith.
Right. I'm gonna go with the rest of back with my friends. Is there a way we should contact you?
He gives you that look like you really need to know how to reach out to Jesus. He looks to Amy like, help her. Help her out.
I think Amy left.
I went to go take a shower.
Gives Liam that look like, help her out.
He wouldn't follow me.
He
yeah,
looks to the two that could potentially be Christian, and then just sighs, realizing they're not there, and he's like, you have to pray. That's usually the best way to reach me. It's like
Okay.
It's like Skyping. Do you have Skype?
Look, I'm not.
Nobody
Just-
uses Skype anymore, Jesus.
It's like direct calling on AIM. Do you use AIM anymore? Is that what the kids
Look,
are into?
I
I have a
It's
Discord.
all about
I have a
future Discord.
I have a Discord server. If you wanted to join it, that might be a good way to.
Jesus, I understand. I may not be. I'm not Christian. I understand how religion works.
I mean, Zoroastrianism is kind of the basis for it. It's all really tied to the sum of all things. As long as you have faith in one thing, you have faith in all of them. So, just continue to be a good person, Arena. That's really all that matters.
She nods. Now that I can respect. Anyway, I'm gonna go with my friends. I imagine I'll see you later.
I imagine you will.
Alright, well, have a good rest of your, video game session.
I'll be here till you need me.
Should ask him how many followers he has on Twitch.
Yeah, how many subscribers do you have?
The entire Catholic thing. Go away.
777 million.
Wow. Damn.
I don't know what the actual Catholic follower number is, but yeah, he's like, yeah.
It's pretty large.
It's pretty big.
I can imagine. Anyway, have fun. I'll see you later. And she just turns around and is like, leave. Just to leave. It's just like, it was weird as shit. Yeah, she's gonna join with Liam and Amy, I guess.
Liam and Amy, you've been downstairs, and you see that Zoe's mom had taken the time to kind of get ready herself, and she's in a white dress with a very cool looking Templar tabard. There's a very obvious red cross on it, and then she's got the little belt that keeps the tabard over her dress, and there is just a huge fucking sword across her back. And she's like, alright, so I'm coming to help you also save my daughter?
I will not stop you in that quest.
Good.
You're scary.
You look like a Final Fantasy character.
I mean, I'm primarily a healer, but It's like
The
an
sword on your back says otherwise.
Yeah, I was
It's-
gonna say I don't buy that for a hot second.
Look,
It's
Well-
my main spec is healing, but I'm still a paladin, guys. It's okay.
I don't understand what you just said, but regardless,
Oh, I
we
mean,
can take all the help we can get.
so Blizzard is like a subsidiary of metaphorical Jesus.
Not important right now.
So
No.
we're gonna pray at Jesus when we need his help. Do you come then, or do you need to come with us now?
I can do whatever you need, children.
Okay. Other important question. Couple other questions. One, how much do you know about Zoe's sanctuary?
She doesn't let me in there. I kind of respect her personal boundaries.
All right. How tight is it to the literal devil?
It is a manifestation of the literal devil. Haven't you seen the evil aura that radiates from it?
So we have to blow it up.
The answer is no,
I-
because we've also never been to her sanctuary.
So, like, Jesus and I live on the street across from the park. If it was a matter of just literally blowing it up, we probably would have.
Fair.
Ma'am, I'm a teenager.
That's fair. You do tend to think irrationally. Also, Liam, you shouldn't be doing that.
What are you doing that is getting all of
No.
these people so mad?
This is the second time. What's happening?
Am I breathing wrong?
He's a
Oh,
teenage boy, ladies.
You're disgusting.
Anyway, last question. How much do you know about the mayor?
Oh, Mayor Gutierrez? He's a literal giant head in a jar.
What? Wait, what?
He's a literal giant head in a jar. Have you not paid attention to any of his speeches?
No,
No.
we're teenagers.
No.
You really should be more involved in your local politics.
Is this now really the time for this?
I am through superheroing. different
is,
kind of
is there
different kind
not
of
like a
representation.
civics class in any of your high schools?
No.
That's
it
next
got-
year.
It got replaced by-
I'm going to have such a stern talking to the PTA next week.
Sure.
Wow, Arena,
I'm
you
ta-
just got the PTA in trouble.
Oh no, the PTA.
I'm gonna have metaphorical Jesus come in and give them such a stern talking to.
You're gonna have the metaphorical. You just got the PTA in trouble with metaphorical Jesus, Arena.
Well, it's not like we don't have somebody to go and save from the literal devil.
I mean,
She has a point.
the literal devil's always been with her, so it's
Do you know? Okay. Last thing with the mayor. He was okay. From last time, La Espada was also the mayor, right?
yes.
Okay.
You guys did find out that the mayor used to be La Espada.
Okay. Did you know that La Espada is active again?
Which is like, no, that's new.
Oh, well, fun fact, the mayor's daughter is posing as La Espada and kind of abducted your daughter.
I mean, she probably just assumed the mantle of La Espada, but yeah, I could see how that could be problematic, especially if she abducted my daughter.
Yeah. Also,
I'm pretty sure she's the reason she's in the Mediterranean right now.
Oh.
yes.
Yeah, if she was going on a vacation, she probably would have told me. I did get some weird emojis sent to my phone, and I couldn't read them.
Can I read? Can I see what?
I know exactly who can read them. give
No.
give me phone to Amy.
It's complete nonsense. It literally just translates to, "Hi Mom, in the Mediterranean, having a good time. Hope you're good. Are the flowers growing?
Okay, so this is.
Make sure Jesus gets out and gets some sun. He shouldn't be sitting on the couch all day."
What?
I mean that. What do you want from me? That's what it says.
That doesn't sound like Zoe at all. Then again, I don't know what Zoe sounds like by text because you have to translate them all for me, so that's fair.
I think I did a good job with the voice. It came out through the emojis.
So to the mayor's house then?
I guess we go to the mayor's place then. confront the head in the jar. Learning so many things today. If you'd like to come with us, you can. But I don't know about walking through the streets with a giant sword. Maybe this is like Midgar. Who knows?
What's Midgar? Are you here?
You know
it's a Final
about Blizzard.
Fantasy reference.
Thank you, metaphorical Jesus.
It's the only Final Fantasy I played, so
This is the weirdest day of my life.
agreed. Would have been
Probably about third for me.
Why is this the third? How is this the third? What's 2 and 1?
I would have to tell you shit, Hummingbird.
Wow, still sassy
You just had like a big reconnection. That's hurt. That's rough.
look. He doesn't have to tell us if he doesn't want to. Regardless, let's go to the mayor's place. Let's get some answers, and then let's go save Zoe, eh?
Okay. I still think that this is weird, though.
It is weird.
It is.
This is all very weird.
There's no question that this is weird, but we
I
have
just-
to just keep going.
I routinely hang out with someone who summons a mech, has a guy who teaches her that blows stuff up all the time, and then someone who warps reality by sneezing. And I'm still unprepared for this.
I mean, I was too. I hang out with the aforementioned, as well as with somebody who is more powerful, who is pretty much more powerful than anybody I know, and doesn't show anything when they do it. So.
Are you talking about me, or are you talking
I
about
am
Zoe?
talking about you.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, Zoe has chains and things that come out.
I mean, yeah, I just punch people.
Exactly. Anyway, let's go. I need to get out of here before what's his name Buddha shows up.
Yeah, let's go.
As they're leaving, Amy's like, I kind of want to see who else we'd run into, though.
I think we've had enough weirdness for one day.
Are you sure?
Next, it'll be revealed that your mother is actually one of your brothers is actually like, I don't know, trying to think, Shiva or something. Who knows?
That would be ridiculous. My moms are just scientists.
It's true. I mean, there
He
is
was
a, there is
also
a
a guy.
there is a god of science.
I was trying to think of somebody, and I couldn't think of anybody, and she was the first person that popped in my head. So.
I mean, you were still on the Final Fantasy thing, so
that too.
it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, so you guys are heading to the mayor's.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna punch him in the face.
Okay.
So no one can-
So the three of you give me 2d a flat 2d6. Let's see if let's see if anyone notices you guys making your way to the literal mayor's. The actual mayor's. Yeah. So, well, because remember, you guys like a day ago had that whole incident with a lot of people getting killed.
Pretty sure it's the same day.
No, you guys took some rest because you took some time to eat and stuff too.
It was yesterday, is the thing.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, so you know, maybe some people still remember. You're kind of like driving in Uber, and the guy's like, "So, what your kids doing? Hey, you kind of look familiar. You know, hey, this is weird." And after a while, you see him like spending a lot of time on his phone when you're at like stoplights and stuff. He's just like, no, this is fine. We're almost there. Don't worry. And then you notice he's made like the same left turn for a third time.
Why are you taking us in circles?
What? Circles?
Just let us out of the car.
All right, sure. Let me find a good place to pull you guys over. I think. Oh yeah, here we go. Jefferson Street. I'm gonna pull over here at Jefferson Street and let you guys out. Okay?
I take his phone and I break it.
Oh hey, I still had like 4 payments on that. He just looks really disappointed. Am I still gonna get paid for the fare?
Yes.
Good. Make sure
I'll
you
pay for the phone.
make sure you 5-star rate me because I'm just doing my civic duty. Okay, sorry about this. I know you guys used to be heroes and stuff. And he like
We're
gets
still heroes.
He gets out of the car and then like starts running, and then there is a black Aegis van that kind of pulls down the street from where he had pulled off, and he hadn't like made it to the intersection, but like an Aegis van pulled in front of your guys' car, and instead of like the back doors opening up or anything, a little side hatch door opens up, and you see like a mounted turret pop out, and there's like an Aegis agent sitting in a chair, and you see like the little as it like winds up, and then
I'm going to throw up a shield around us.
it hasn't started. It's just there holding, and then like a couple agents jump out the back finally, and then Agent Johannes gets out of the front seat, and he says, "Greetings, children. Don't cause any trouble, okay? We just wanna talk."
Can you not aim guns at us?
Your friends kind of killed a lot of people. We're just being
She's
careful.
not in the room. Or she's not in the car.
He's not even in the city.
That's fine. We also
Or the
still have
country.
that incident about you all attacking Sunshine Industries. Let's talk. Why don't you guys put your hands up?
Why do you keep
Don't-
saying it with that kind of inflection on talk?
Let's talk.
Yeah,
You
did
just
it
did it
again.
again.
you see, like, every time he says talk, you see, like, the soldiers kind of, like, tense up. And they're kind of, like, have their fingers towards the trigger, waiting for you guys to not want to talk. And he's like, we just want to talk.
Stop! So you're making them nervous.
Why are you there's no reason for you to be nervous.
Agent
Just,
Johannes.
I don't know. The last time I went in for a talk, I was tortured for 2 days.
Agent Johannes. We can talk here. Nobody moves. Nobody gets shot. Does that sound good to you? Because that sounds great to me.
that sounds like a perfectly good plan. And he reaches into his pocket, and he takes out something, and he kind of throws it in the air, and there's like a little tiny drone that when it hits the air, it opens up, and there's like a quick flash of light, and then there's just like a tiny little bubble dome that extends around the van and your car. And he says, "There. Now we can talk."
Are you
Also-
serious right now?
Also, you kind of can't go anywhere, and the recoil or the ricochet of the Gatling laser will become really tricky in here. Probably didn't think that one through. Let's talk.
That's
First of all, you guys have a fucking laser Gatling gun?
It's non-lethal.
How is it not lethal? It's a Gatling gun.
It's a laser Gatling gun. We had them in our last hideout, remember?
It's true.
It still hurts a lot.
It does. It still hurts like a bitch.
Anyway. I'm glad you have a Force Stone. Good. Anyway, let's talk. So,
You know, I just want to start it all by saying that metaphorical Jesus is on our side. So, just throwing that out there. We got Jesus vouching for us.
Look, metaphorical Jesus always takes the wheel behind Aegis too. It's fine. We're not going to be really putting out the godly dick waving today. We're here to.
yeah, I apparently have just found out about all of this, and it's anyway. So I want to. You should do this quickly because friends in trouble. And that's what we're heading to get answers. Hopefully, you also have answers.
So I don't know how to begin explaining this. I suppose we'll start with Liam. You have Aegis's sincerest apologies that a rogue asset known as Truncheon had gotten a hold of you before we could actually take you for a proper medical examination.
What's the acronym mean?
Do not ask me.
He gives an acronym.
Yeah,
I'm the Yandis. It's my job.
So, Truncheon.
yeah.
Like sap could have worked. You know,
No,
you could
that-
sap people.
That doesn't sound nearly as serious.
I mean, truncheon doesn't sound very serious.
Do you know what a truncheon is? You have to actually think about it and look it up.
You just hit people with it.
I mean,
You
it's
just
like
call it a
always-
club. It's a
Well,
club.
I mean, it's calling it's like calling your organization Nightstick. Like,
That just, I mean, I understand why you didn't go with that one. That's
Yeah,
just
see?
it's all kinds of bad thoughts.
I mean,
so
baton
Rogue-
didn't really work either.
rogue agent, huh?
That's right. We thought about Tetsubo for a while too, but our Asian branch kind of had that on lock. We're getting
Okay,
off,
so
we're
you
getting off
apologized
topic.
for it, and yet you still came to arrest us the next day.
Well, see, there's that whole problem of you guys breaking into a laboratory and causing an astronomical amount of damage and injuring a number of people in your escape, and then literally attacking Aegis and killing several people.
We didn't actually break into the labs.
All right. He kind of gives you that look, and then he takes out a data pad that shows the two of you, especially, like wearing your disguises, which is just your plain clothes in this case. It's like, he's like, "Are you sure?"
My mom's worked there.
Technically, they were visitors.
He gives you a skeptical look too, and he's like, mm-hmm.
Also, the aggrieved party here is not the laboratories. It's Liam here, who was being tortured by a rogue asset, as you put it.
Yes. Well, of course, Sunshine Industries assets have all been frozen, and those involved have been arrested. But there were still a number of people not involved in Truncheon that worked there.
Did we? I don't remember.
Liam does a significant amount of collateral damage in everything
right.
he
I
does.
only remember attacking X and Marianne.
Yeah, but you do a stupid amount of collateral damage in everything you do. I don't think that one was super bad that time, but you still did a good number of damage. And also there's been like a vanilla ice cream contamination in the water supply that's been connected back
What?
to you all.
Good, great, awesome. So,
Look. Word on
Agent
this.
Tom.
Go ahead.
that is, yes, collateral damage. It's something that happens, and I'm sorry, but also we had your rogue asset as well as a villain who you may have seen recently, because we fought them above the water yesterday. We have that, but also we have the day after, which is, I think, probably the thing you actually wanted us to talk to us about. I imagine, considering some of your people are dead now from it.
Several people are dead, and many more are severely injured. Do you know the cost of robot arms and limbs is?
No.
Expensive.
Quite
I imagine.
expensive. But word on the street is also that you all are looking into a more serious matter.
Yes.
The League of Heroes has contacted us letting us know that you apprehended X, which is commendable. If you all were rogue assets, you definitely wouldn't be trying to deal with that problem. But now I'm to understand that your friend, who was responsible for killing several of these agents, has gone rogue?
Not gone rogue. Has been abducted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure to go rogue, you have to have a choice.
Yes.
We cut over to Azriel again, and she's like, "This was the best choice ever." And she's like at the cafeteria eating ice cream day.
It's vanilla ice cream that doesn't brainwash you.
Just best choice ever. Like several empty plates of pizza and ice cream.
But during our fight with X, we had another person. Perhaps you are probably familiar. You are definitely familiar with La Espada, no?
the former mayor?
Oh no, the current La Espada. The mayor's daughter has taken up his mantle. Or it seemed that way. She had the sword, she had the outfit, but we have come to understand that she abducted our teammate.
Let's see. Well, that is news. Quite concerning. Someone is
Very.
masquerading around as La Espada. We should probably figure a way to deal with that.
Yes. Well, she's not in the city right now. She's not in the country.
Excuse me.
Hemisphere, even. Well, actually, she is on this hemisphere, but whatever. So, we were originally headed to the mayor's office to get some answers. But it seems that perhaps you could supply us with these answers.
I can certainly do my best.
I appreciate that, Agent. I actually, at this point, would like to pierce the mask.
Sure.
I want to, because there's got to be a reason he wants to talk to us, other than, like, because obviously he wants to talk to us because, like, we killed a bunch of his people, but there's got to be another reason he stopped us and hasn't just brought us in, or whatever.
Totally.
Hey, I did not kill anyone during that fight.
It's true.
Only...
Oof.
Oof.
Can I assist? Spend team pool.
Yes. Yeah, you can. And you currently have 2 in there because I didn't add your first one, so we'll just say that you used it now. Yeah, you would need to if you want to get him any kind of results. So you could ask 1 with a 7 to 9.
Cool. What do you want me to do?
He wants you to continue having this private... It seems like... It seems very weird that he is having this closed-off private conversation with you. If it was a matter of you guys were in trouble and you were going to get arrested, he probably wouldn't be affording you this barriered-off, secluded place to have a chat with a group of... with a very small number of Aegis people that, you know, you guys obviously could take and beat. But... it looks like he wants you to trust that he's after your best interests.
Okay.
There's like the pieces are kind of falling into place that it's like what he's saying seems to be on the level that like, yeah, there was this rogue asset and, you know, I'm trying to figure out what's going on as well because I was, you know, your guys' handler through Aegis and... if there's something that, you know, I need to know, you know, I want to try and help as best I can, but there are eyes and ears everywhere.
That figures. Well,
Hail evil.
Yeah.
hey, evil.
The praise evil.
So, apparently we're dealing with an organization literally called Evil,
I'm
Or
familiar.
who are on an island in the Mediterranean.
Called the Heart of Doom.
Yes,
It's a very subtle group we're dealing with.
very subtle.
Our organization is called Aegis.
Oh my
I said that earlier, but people didn't want to. Anyway, but we are having mostly our intention to go get to the island, get Zoe out of there. Probably bust up some villains would be good too, but we don't really know who's there other than La Espada, so.
You feel this La Espada is going to be a problem.
Oh, she can open up portals,
Mm-hmm.
Apparently anywhere.
and it's a giant tramp.
You keep saying that.
That's because she is one.
Parisa, does that make you feel a little concerned that she's so jealous of La Espada?
Don't steal. You don't steal someone's best friend.
No,
Yeah.
she's not that concerned. She would be concerned if it was like more directed like towards Parisa at the same time, but it's not. So. So
there you go. You get a pass on that one. Good job. Deflected.
Yeah. Ultimately, we're trying to get her out. If you could help us out with that, much appreciated, I think.
So you're just calling in all of the super jets to try and help you guys get there. Okay, sure.
I mean,
we have like, super helicarrier that has like gun turrets and missiles and.
I'll take that. Can we take that?
There was a subplot where at one point it was going to be able to fly around and like murder a whole bunch of people we didn't like, but we kind of.
Wow, that's a lot of information that I probably shouldn't have been privy to. But
wow, why do I need to know all of this? He's like, yeah, it was a whole thing, and then we just kind of were like, no, it's fine. We'll just put it on the spin-off show and not talk about it ever again.
So, do you want
like
to come help us? You want to come help? You guys want to come help us raid a evil stronghold?
I mean,
or is that outside of your jurisdiction?
It is slightly outside of our jurisdiction, being in the Mediterranean and all. But fuck it, I'll see what we can do.
Ha! Awesome. I mean, metaphorical Jesus is coming, and a paladin.
Wow, you guys got a whole paladin too, huh?
Apparently. Considering yesterday we had just how do we get to the Mediterranean, and now we have you, Agent Johannes, metaphorical Jesus, and a paladin. I think we're going somewhere. Well,
we're kind of stacking everything in our favor.
I'm trying to.
I mean, if I could find Shinobu Gunner, I would get him on this.
I'm still sinking.
Talking to Steel Gunner is not hard.
Yeah, I found.
You said his name. He's there now.
Exactly.
You only need to pray to me, kid, and then I'll be there.
There's a knocking at bubble.
You have to say one of his names. You have to say his name right. You have to say either Shinobu Arrington or Steel Gunner. His name is not Shinobu Gunner.
That's why we call him Shinobu Gunner, so he won't show up randomly.
Yeah, that's why we don't want him. I mean, jeez.
You say his name 3 times, he appears. It's just how it works.
I will talk to my mentor. Trust me. It's not like he's. I imagine he'll talk to me at some point anyway.
You hear that like reverberation of someone banging on a dome. Boom, boom, boom.
That could be so many people at this point.
She's gonna look behind her. Is it Steel Gunner?
It is Shinobu Arrington.
God damn it! What did I say?
I didn't say your name right.
What? He shows up at the most opportune moments or inopportune moments, depending. He just shows up.
I do just kind of show up, and like he's somehow gotten inside the bubble now.
He was just off camera for half a second. God damn.
Yeah.
You guys take your eyes off of him, and he's everywhere.
I would just like to point out that given this channel's absolute love for Steel Gunner, I am blown away that no one is for one of these one-shots. Nobody has played an innocent of Shinobu Gunner.
It's bound to happen, I'm sure.
I kind of feel like Saint has to do it.
Do I? That's fair.
Do I? Oh.
I feel like you're the one who has to do it. I would feel weird doing it. As much fun as I would have.
Steel Gunner. Do it. Well, here's the thing. His thing is we share powered armor, but his thing is weapon and gadget. So he probably has a gadget that can get him through force domes. You know.
It's probably true.
Just the sheer will of not giving a fuck.
I'm the breakout character. I can do whatever I want.
Steel Gunner. I imagine you know what we're talking about.
I have kind of been listening in, and Agent Johannes is like, how? He's like, I'm still kind of a bitch.
Don't worry about it. He has a way. So, are you going to come with us to the Mediterranean, or are you going to be busy?
Yeah, I could use a vacation. It's fine.
Excellent. Excellent. Remember to get... They have very good coffee over there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He looks at Liam.
I throw out my hands. Wasn't me.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, what wasn't you?
No, he didn't miss
Nope,
anything
I'm not
at
saying
all.
anything.
Okay.
Is this what metaphorical Jesus is telling you to stop doing?
Dude, you go, is this what Jesus tells you to stop doing? And he's like, why would Jesus tell him to stop doing it? It's perfectly natural. He's a growing teenage boy. Don't. Agent Johannes is like, did Jesus talk to you about masturbating, Liam?
No.
I mean, it's fine. It is perfectly natural. Do we have a pamphlet for this? And one of the agents is like, yeah, I think we do have
I
a
think there are
pamphlet
more
for
important
this.
discussions we could be having.
Yes, can I just go if this is going to end up being a discussion? Because this is not going to...
I also would like
can
to
I just
go. I don't need to
go?
know.
Can I just
I don't
go?
need to know about this.
Agent Johannes, do we have anything else we have to discuss, or are we...
I think we're kosher.
Good. Okay. Let's do you need to, like... Need anything else? Because I feel like we're all going to have to probably meet together and then, like, take a plane or something to get there. I don't know. I haven't thought this far ahead, and then there was metaphorical Jesus, and there was the Force Dome, and...
I can call my moms to talk about teleportation stuff, I guess.
Oh my god, how many various modes of transport do you guys need?
All of them.
Like,
We didn't have one, and now we have, like, 5!
yeah, it's like, can you get us there? How about you? Can you get us there? It's like, I mean,
To be fair, the only person I asked for transport was metaphorical Jesus.
yeah, and,
So-
he was like, I have a jet. I own the Catholic Church. We can do that. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
I didn't know how literal the metaphorical Jesus thing was. So
All right, fine.
You know what? I'm gonna let that one slide. I'm gonna let that one slide. That's points their cleverness. Well played.
thank you.
I just won't call my moms. It's fine.
No. We should probably.
You could definitely also call your moms for additional backup. It's fine.
Yeah, well,
Why would I call them for backup? They're not. This is
Yeah.
superhero stuff.
It's fair. I mean, it's super science. It's still a
we
thing
should
you could do.
Should probably tell them that we're going to be in the Mediterranean. You know how they are.
I mean, yeah, I guess they'll probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Check in every 5 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. So.
All right. I mean, I'm not gonna call them here because there's like 5 million people listening in on this conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah, are we free to go?
can we just...
I mean, you see him take out just like a little pistol, and he just darts Liam in the chest.
What?
No, he didn't do that. it's like yeah, about that, and they all dart you, and it's over. Game over.
cool.
We're done.
Great.
Thanks for coming, Shay. You just get to listen today. No, he's like, yeah, we'll make sure this is all cleared up, and you guys won't spend the rest of your lives in maximum security super prison.
Can we also not be publicly identified as hoods anymore?
I mean, they're at least anti-heroes, right? And he's like, yeah, I suppose we can get you back to being capes. No null void for you. It's fine.
I appreciate that.
That's wonderful to hear. Thank you again, Agent Johannes,
Of course.
and I will see you later. You
Yes,
too,
yes, you will.
Shinobu.
So, is our Uber gonna come back, or do we need to call another one?
We've got to call, unless you want to drive the car here, we're gonna have to call another one.
So part of me
drive.
wanted to make it dramatic, where like the car would blow up, and then I was like, that might be a bit overkill.
I was gonna ask if the driver just like when he jumped out, the car was still moving. He just like did a tuck and roll.
He just tucks and rolls, and it rolls to a slow stop. Oh, that would have been
I'll
good.
drive.
We're gonna steal that guy's car.
That's a fair point, actually. Okay, we'll walk.
It's a good call.
What?
No,
What?
no, we'll walk. It's fine.
You left the keys there.
I already broke his, but you're not here anyway. Go away. Be gone, Zoe. We have to go rescue you. Some people, I swear, don't even have the courtesy to stay captured.
So yeah, I guess we should address that now. Only you guys are like, yeah, let's go figure out another crazy thing for us to do to try and rescue this person. The camera like zooms away from you guys and does one of those cool shots where it goes up into space and then it like moves 2 inches because it's space, and then it descends down and all of a sudden it's like in the Mediterranean instead, because that's how, you know, space travel and distance and stuff works. You just fix your angle and then go in that direction. Yeah. And so it zooms into German name of Heart of Doom, and it shows the volcano complex, and sure enough, Zoe Hazriel is sitting in like the cafeteria with La Espada, the mayor's daughter, and they are eating like pizza and ice cream because it's casual Friday at the Heart of Doom.
Diabolical.
I know, and she's like, isn't this pizza amazing? They really do know how to make it just so good next to Italy.
Yeah, I guess it's been a while since I was over on this side of the.
Yes, have some more vanilla gelato.
Okay.
It's the worst evil organization ever.
And it's not long before the two of you have been eating for a little while, and she's like, so we're given a mission, a sort of getting your feet wet sort of assignment. I want to see how serious you are about being part of evil.
Did you have to do one too?
Technically, this is part of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do they want us to?
And she kind of smirks and she says, we have to kill the mayor.
I can see how this is all going to come to a head.
Get out. Get out.
I'll be here all week.
So they want a hand in dealing with your dad, and
We are the hand in
you're alright?
Darling, we're evil now. This is what we do. Are you not okay with it? And like her kind of like happy demeanor kind of like shifts, and she gives you that very like look like, are you having second thoughts about this in the middle of an evil lair?
I've
Just what?
the people I've killed before had always been doing something, holding a gun to an old lady's head, or
Well, that's all hero stuff. You're evil now. We do things to gain control, or to get lots of money, or to build a super weapon that controls the weather so we can hold the world hostage. once you just shift your perception of things, it'll be fine. And you've already killed before. It's like riding a bike. Once you get it down, it's always so much easier. I mean, yesterday you killed like 7 people, and
Yeah, I
you drank them like Capri Suns. It was hot, by the way, when she touches your hand.
And touches what?
Your hand. She said it was hot watching you kill
she's
people.
doing the thing. Yeah, thanks. I don't know if I was in full control of myself, but I did. Oh, damn it! I did.
Murder is like a bicycle. It's true.
Rin, what kind of bicycles have you been on?
Murderous one.
Yep.
Always throwing you off and skidding your knees.
Wow. He's like, but yes, once we kill my father and we hand over Halcyon City to evil, we'll be the ones in charge, and you won't have to worry about silly things like right and wrong, because you'll always be right. Anyone who thinks otherwise, you could just kill. With your cool tentacle powers. And my cool sword.
Yeah. They're never going to accept me back now.
Not after what you did, but we accept you. And Flambe walks by and is like, hey kids, how you doing? And she like pats your back and gives you a thumbs up. And she's like, real good work you did yesterday. Proud of you.
This is so weird.
It takes some getting used to.
Okay. And then I just like take a slow, deep breath. Have you killed before?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. When I got Daddy's sword, it told me that I needed to unlock my powers with blood, and so, they haven't found my ex-boyfriend's body yet. Let's just put it at that. Do you want to know where I left him? Can be our, fun murder secrets.
I guess if only if you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, basically, he's like fertilizer now. Yeah, he's fertilizer for the football field.
Where did you said
The-
this was
the
your
big
father's
stadium.
sword?
Oh, of course, you didn't know that my father was La Espada beforehand?
Well,
There was an accident, and his body from the neck down was really damaged. That's why he's a giant head in a jar. And he
oh,
couldn't be La Espada anymore, so the mantle of La Espada had been vacant for a long time.
I
and
mean,
then
they usually only show his face when he's doing a speech, so I wasn't really sure if he had it.
Mm-hmm. It looks quite intimidating, doesn't it, when you're mayor for life of Halcyon City? I don't think he was going for intimidating, but, you know, that awe-inspiring presence. Kind of like the Wizard of Oz, he put it.
So, did the swords tell him to kill people too?
I don't know. I mean, La Espada was a hero? Maybe he was an anti-hero. I don't know. He had this whole thing with Steel Gunner. So they kind of fought back and forth. He if you really needed to like figure out what sort of his deal was, he was like a master of tasks, and he handled those tasks masterfully. And he was really good at what he did in martial combat. Mm-hmm. And so he just kind of walked that line and did stuff for various people. And then he became mayor for life, and that's just that. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So when are we supposed to do this mission?
Sooner is better than later. Knowing your friends, they're probably not going to take you trading sides lying down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I've called in a few favors. We have improbable Antichrist coming with us.
Damn it!
I mean, isn't that me?
Huh. And she like, you see her like think about it for a moment, and she like takes out a bundle of papers that basically says mass script, and she starts flipping through some pages. She's like, damn it, you're right. You are improbable Antichrist. Who did I talk to?
Do I have like a half brother or something?
Oh, that's too cliche.
Really? That's where our line is being drawn.
That's where our line is drawn. Yeah.
Get out.
I mean, we could always just have Dracula come in.
I mean, he's got
I mean, it's the Dracula, capital T, capital D. Somebody stop me with this before it gets out of control.
No, this is going to keep going until you dig yourself into a hole.
Yeah.
We just have the end game final battle of all of the pantheons in various versions of things. Yeah, I like
Let's
it.
not have Dracula.
No Dracula. Okay.
Unless you're gonna bring in the Belmonts, we can't have Dracula.
I mean, you guys didn't ask
I mean,
about
he plays
Belmonts.
Belmont on Tuesdays. His character is Desert Belmont.
You guys didn't ask about Belmonts.
Well, because we didn't know you were gonna bring in Dracula.
Of course. Why would I? That would be silly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be watching us?
I mean, that's kind of not how evil works. They kind of just expect us to get the job done, and if we don't, we, curse the superheroes for messing up our thing as we dramatically escape. And then Crimson Nova will call us fools or dunderheads and then be really mad for a while, and then they'll give us another assignment.
That
Did you want somebody else to come? I mean, I could ask around and see if we could get
Oh,
somebody.
no, it's not that. You mentioned I'm supposed to get a new costume, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go get that now?
Yeah, I need. Yeah.
Thank you, Morph. Yes, not T-Dizzle.
Great. We've already had murders like a bicycle, and then now
The Dracula is T-Dizzle.
As a public service announcement, kids, this is why you don't date yanderes. They're crazy.
They are crazy as fuck. Yeah, no, she it is canon now. She refers to Dracula as T-Dizzle. And he's just like, bleh.
blah.
What do you want? Bleh. See, I said it. Now get the fuck out.
Blah, blah, blah. Right, so we decided we're going to go get the costume.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to take our break because we're nearing 2 hours. So think about what your evil costume looks like, and we'll cover that when we get back. Stick around, folks. We'll find out what happens on Evil Mass.
Only 1/4 of the team is evil.
You're all evil now. We're all
No, we're
evil
not.
now. All right,
3 of us are anti-heroes. Thank you very much.
The
Yeah.
3 of us just got reinstated as capes.
I mean, did you though?
Yes.
Probably.
What if
Arguably.
what if Agent Johannes is the rogue asset? What if he's Trenchian? You didn't even check. You didn't even check.
He
You
probably
just
would have
assumed.
kidnapped me again.
I mean,
Then we'll beat him up. I don't know.
yeah. Did I mention Agent Johannes was the real villain all along? But yeah, I'm gonna step away. I'll be
Cliche.
right back.
This character creator is way too much fun, by the way.
It is.
It is. I made Amy. Everybody should make their own character.
I really had fun with it, and I'm glad Outro and his partner linked that. And I was like, how do I figure this out?
I basically
What now?
made, go to character art and stuff, and there's a link to a character creator to make
It just makes cute anime characters, and you
Yeah.
can.
I decided to make to try making my Thursday character with it, and I think I got pretty close.
I look really cute as an anime character.
I translate that.
Just click the things that look like the obvious yes buttons. Not many people can read the moon speak.
Yeah, I don't know what it says, but I pressed a couple buttons and it got me to.
You
the
just
thing.
click the I think it's the pink buttons. You just click the buttons and it'll get you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you click the character creator that's in English. It'll take you to the thing. Click the pink button. Let it load, and then it'll take you through it. You just keep going until it's good. It's not a crazy hard thing to do. But for real though, I'll be right back.
No, you won't.
I mean, I might not. First rule of a horror story: never say you'll be right back. She'll be dead.
That's comforting to hear from RGM.
Hmm.
comforting things to hear from
Your AC is how low?
your GM. What's your AC? Could you say that again?
Does a 27 hit?
Oof.
Or level 2?
Does a 27 hit you?
Oh, what do you think? Are we playing 4th edition? No. The numbers don't get that high.
Should I make Parisa smiling or not?
I think she's serious because you did the lockdown thing.
It's true. But she's gonna be blushing because fucking why not?
I imagine it's...
Make way for metaphorical Jesus.
Fuck. Fuck. Making way for metaphorical Jesus.
I'm excited for the Doctor Strange movie. That was announced.
Oh right, there's a Doctor Strange movie.
Yep, him and
God, I'm
Scarlet
so
Witch.
behind. I still haven't seen Endgame.
I haven't seen Infinity War or Endgame, so
You
Ah,
should. It's on. I think
Nah.
Endgame's are not Endgame, but Infinity War's on Netflix.
I'm not really interested. I kind of got super burnt out of Marvel stuff, so I prefer just not.
how dare you?
How dare I, you say?
How
I-
dare?
I dare. I dared.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that.
Nothing.
I'm gonna tell Shinobu Gunner.
When you get his name right, you will.
I am getting his name right. I'm just taking both of his names and mixing them.
I did not rat out his secret. I should be safe.
Maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't want to embarrass your mentor or anything.
Who knows what goes on in the head of a man like Shinobu Arrington?
It's a real question. What goes on? The
I need to
answer
kill
is-
bad guys and drink coffee.
Seems about right.
If I could somehow combine the two, I'd be the happiest man on the world. I then wouldn't have to kill people so much.
Nah, that doesn't sound like him at all. That doesn't sound like him in any way.
It's a brave new world. Gotta accept things. It's a little different.
I would definitely be down to play the innocent Shinobu Gunner.
Somebody has to at some point.
Yeah, that's
He was
not-
originally called Shinobu Gunner, but then when he turned anti-hero, he became Steel Gunner.
No, definitely not how that works. Nope. He was still Gunner from the beginning. Because he's an 80s anti-hero.
Does anyone know the plan for when this game is over?
You mean like like
When the story is over?
oh. No? I haven't really thought
Nope.
about it.
At the Dr. Run.
Yeah. The answer is none of us know. Can any of us really know?
Probably.
Probably.
The answer is almost 100%, I would think. Oh, you also chose blue as your background. Hmm.
Yeah, I picked purple. Because I like purple.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna do it from background. There we go.
God forbid they have the same backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't need your sass.
It's almost like the two of them who are dating got their pictures taken in the same room.
That's actually a good idea. It's a good idea. Let's do it. So, how do I? Okay, so if I press the I finished. If I press the pink button underneath, it downloads. Okay, I understand this.
Yes. You have to hit the green button, and then
Oh no, I
hit
got
the
it.
pink button. But you can also hit back and edit it as needed, because it
Oh.
saves what you did.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm gonna upload it.
You leveled up upon posting that picture.
Yeah, apparently so.
I like how you throw up the opposite peace hand.
Yeah. It looked a little bit out of like I originally was thinking about having no peace hand and was like it looks out of place without anything.
I know, right?
Yeah. I think it's the way it's the like close shoulder is drawn. That makes it look a little bit weird, or at least with some of the outfits that were there.
It's not a flawless creation by any.
No, it's not.
means
It's
this
not.
thing.
It's not a perfect creator, but it is so darn
No,
close.
but it's
fine.
nice and quick and it's great. And I'm
It is
glad
very.
this-
Yep. It is very quick, and
Makes
I
everyone
like
quiet
it.
as fuck.
This is for the anime. These are gonna be the shots for the anime.
The
version of this
the
show.
OAV remake.
Yeah, the over.
Carissa, we don't have time to be taking pictures. We have to go to school, and we only have 2 minutes before the bell rings. Oh no!
Mecha suit comes in.
Desu!
Yeah, Max.
Thanks,
See,
non-threatening
Half
black
mecha
friend
animated
character.
and
Parisa was prepared to be in Arena was prepared to be in an anime because she already has a back.
Mm-hmm.
Which is even weirder because in the original show, neither of them go to the same school.
We go to superhero school, and Steel Gunner's one of the teachers.
oh god.
Steel Gunner is the gym and philosophy teacher.
I'm so happy that
I believe it.
I'm so happy that this is our version of My Hero Academia.
Of course, I mean, that's what I want to do. Next season for Masks, it's superhero school.
There's actually a thing for that in Unbound.
Yeah.
We should actually do that.
We should actually do that, Shane. Cough, cough.
Yeah, Rin, we should actually do that.
Right. That.
Right. Is everybody
Is
back?
everybody back?
I don't know if Shay is.
I'm here.
You here?
I don't know if Shay's back.
I don't know if Shay's back. She didn't link a cute kawaii character picture, so I don't know if she's back.
I'm working on it.
She's working on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need Liam, but we already have Liam because his picture is based.
Like HR
Yeah.
for him.
He does have. We do have a Liam.
We do have an anime boy, Liam.
Yep.
Look at that well sculpted jaw. He's so
Wow.
Desu.
don't even know what that means.
Desu doesn't mean
It
Desu,
doesn't mean
Desu means,
anything.
like, well, it
It
means
means like period.
It's like just a cute sound.
Mm-mm.
And
It's
no, it means something.
yeah. It is basically it's like the punctuation for period.
Yeah, if I remember.
Alright, so what do I do when I finish?
You press the green button, and then it gives you. It should just have the completed version, and under it is the download button.
Yep.
it's a pink download button.
Yeah. Desu is basically just like putting period. Ka is putting the inflection of a question, and yo is an exclamation point, which is why Naruto going "Tatabayo" is him putting a lot of energy and the exclamations
So I didn't
to
watch
believe it.
a lot of Naruto, and I only watched it dubbed.
Wait, are you talking about Boruto's dad?
Yeah, I do mean Boruto.
Yeah, Boruto's that.
That prequel anime for Boruto.
Man, it's good that they gave a prequel. I was really confused about Boruto's dad, and then I watched
She
the
looks
prequel, and
so
then I suddenly
nervous.
made. It makes so much sense. Oh my god, she does!
Like, I'm trying to interrupt Rez, but that needed to be said.
Oh my god, that is adorable.
I mean,
That is straight up. Amy threw me in here to get my picture taken, and I was not prepared.
So Desu is like it, yeah, because it's like it's just like an ending. It's like saying when Canadians use a in a question. It's like
Yeah.
like if you use it in a question, it's like a confirmation thing. So it's a huh equivalent basically if you use it in a question. Weirdly enough, Urban Dictionary has a pretty good thing on it. It's like the Desu. If you look up Desu where I am, Delaware State University is the first thing that comes up.
nice.
That's so that's fun. Oh my god, Zoe's real cute.
Zoe's so kawaii.
She's got those devil ears.
Yeah, she just keeps those horns on all the time. All right, I expect I
that's just
expect everyone's art to be flipped over.
I'd be
You know what? Screw that. Screw that. I'm gonna do this one better. Oh,
Wait, what?
that's not. All right, thank you.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm concerned.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm concerned.
I'm also a little.
I don't know why Discord needs to open up on that side.
I have a concern.
You have concerns? No.
I have a concern.
You're the
Don't
concern.
worry about it.
So, it sounds like we're gonna be beating each other because
Yeah, you guys
apparently the initiation to evil is murder.
are. The initiation. Like, dude, come on. Like, it's. I didn't even.
There are definitely
I didn't
a lot
even. I didn't even realize I did it, but I pretty much lifted that from Dr. Horrible, and I had no intention of doing so, but there it is.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of evil people who don't murder people.
Yeah, but this is evil, not.
I mean, to be fair, there's like you just look at like at gangs. Like I remember one place where I grew up, it like initiation into a gang was to commit an armed robbery.
Oh yeah,
Steal a car.
100%. Just saying for. Oh, okay. I see what's happening.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you need to put in the new one I just made because I forgot to do her eye color in that one.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I know I am.
Hold on. Now I do need an anime Liam though. So-
I'm making one.
Okay, good. I was gonna say you don't actually get a choice in this.
So,
Oh, I'm aware.
As you were saying.
I was gonna say, like, are we gonna be meeting? Are we gonna be showing up at the island, or are they gonna be showing up in Halcyon? That's
You
the
guys,
question.
you guys wanted to go see the mayor, so.
Oh right, we were gonna go see the mayor. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that over the break.
But we do have one important thing to cover before we get to the mayor stuff. Back at the heart of evil, Zoe had to do a costume change. So we have the like montage scene of her trying on various outfits, and La Espada just like shaking her head like, no, that one doesn't work. Yeah, that one's okay. This one's good too. Keep going, and so we're kind of like taking the time going through a couple of these.
Thank you, putting me back next to her girlfriend immediately.
No, I have a thing here. Leave it alone. There you go. All right. So, yeah. So what is this finalized outfit look like?
So stepping out finalized, I think it's probably it's not too far from the previous version, because I need to be able to like move around and stuff. So it's still got that form-fitting feel, but it's got a bit of like an a little bit open back, and the mask is different. It kind of like curls around, but the hair is more free now. And I guess there's like kind of like reflective eyes, so it looks kind of like glowy-ish.
I like it. And she says, very classy. I think that'll do just nicely. Everyone will know.
Oh, and it's black and red instead of blue and red.
Because of course it is.
Yes.
And as you come out and you finalize the colors, there's probably like a sense of dread that washes over you, and then you realize that Crimson Nova is also standing in the room, and she says, Wunderbar. An excellent color choice, if I must say so myself. And she's just like kind of like marches up to you, and you realize that she's probably a good foot and a half taller than you. She's a very large, muscular German woman.
Bryn,
Yes.
you're still on the break screen.
That's okay. We haven't missed
Okay.
anything. Yeah. Look at the glorious pictures, people. Welcome back. Anyways, thank you for catching that. But yes, she says, what a glorious color scheme. I do approve. And she kind of like looks it over, and she says, I think you will fit in quite nicely. And she looks over, La Espada, I heard you were going to kill Zimer now. And she's like, we're gonna do it together. It's date night. And she like puts her arm around Zoe.
Yandere!
Bite my lower lip nervous.
And she says, that is so sweet. Seeing young love, young evil love. It is the purest of evil and the purest of love. Make sure you make him suffer. And take a selfie once you're done. And she like finger guns and turns to leave.
Haha. She's kind of scary.
Yes, she can be. But truth be told, she's also kind of a sweethearted. She likes cats.
Oh, cats are nice.
Yes, she has had a special cat with her for quite some time, and I think it's really gotten her back on her evil kick.
Special cat?
Yes, she calls him Commander Muffins.
That's adorable.
Yes, I know. Are you ready to go?
Ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Great. And don't worry. Like I said, it's like riding a bicycle. I'll do most of the heavy lifting, but you just make sure to kill anyone who tries to get in the way.
Yeah, okay.
Great. And she leans in, gives you a quick kiss. And she's like, this is going to be so fun. And then she takes out the sword and cuts a portal for you guys, and she takes your hand and jumps through. Meanwhile...
At the mayor's office.
Meanwhile, who has their driver's license? Throwing y'all for a curveball.
I don't think I would.
I can fly. Why would I need one?
Exactly.
Because you guys were like, let's take the car.
Also, I posted the picture that I could get.
Yeah, it kind of feels like Parisa would have it. Just like on principle. Just like, yeah. I got it the day I became the proper age for it.
Wait, hold on. We need to address something. Liam is super gay?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just not flamboyant.
No, that's fine. I think we've had this discussion before where I abhor obnoxiously flamboyant.
You know what? I'm the only one without a pen.
You are. Way to be just not part of the gang.
Look at how awkward she is.
Fix that.
It's easy to fix. You just go back into it, and it saved your progress. So.
I love when it starts. It's just massive. It just takes the
Yeah.
turn of the
Yeah,
screen.
it's just right there in your face. Deal with it.
But yeah, she has her driver's license. Yeah, like you said, got it like proper age. Also, she literally drives a mech. She pilots a mech. Driving a car is not much of a stretch.
That's fair. I literally drive a mech.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's kind of like saying, I drive a car. Driving a 18-wheeler should be the same, right? No, it's kind of not.
But
I
she's
mean-
driving the 18-wheeler.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
that's fair.
It's the question of starting.
I drive a tank. A car shouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we're getting to the mayor's office because he's about to be assassinated.
Mm-hmm. So you guys pull up to the front gates of the mayor's office / palace / whatever else it would be if you were the quote unquote mayor for life of a superhero city, and there's just like little security guard there, and he's like, "What's your business?"
We have urgent business with the mayor.
But I mean, you don't look like his 2:00 appointment.
Oh, we're more important than his 2:00 appointment. Believe me.
Do tell.
She's like, she doesn't know who his 2:00 is. So it's like,
Are you really trying to say? You really trying to say that you're more important than his meeting with Sergeant Slaughter?
Well, we kind of have information about his daughter that should only be shared with him. Something very important is going on.
Amy is biting her tongue as hard as she can.
I don't know. His weekly meetings with Sergeant Slaughter are really important.
you wouldn't get in the way of Cape business, would you?
Kind of like
We're representing the League of Heroes.
He leans out of the like little security box to get a better look at you. What kind of superhero team drives around in a Tesla?
The one that has
Environmentally
that can't fly.
An environmentally conscious teammate, sir.
I'll give you that. That's fair. All right. Tell you what, $10 each, and I'll let you in.
Okay, fine.
What? Hold up.
We don't have time to hold on, Parisa.
We're not doing bribery
Guys,
just to get in.
I hate to mention this, but I kind of lost my wallet back in the
I am literally the daughter of two of the most wealthy people on the planet.
Oh, so it's $50 each.
That's fine too.
Look, sir, we're getting in. Whether you want to be a hindrance or not is up to you.
I'm like just kind of like basketball, like doing a layup over Parisa's head for the money.
She's gonna catch it. She's gonna catch it. Just be like, no, this is on principle. We're heroes.
Yes, we are, but we're also heroes trying really hard to save our best friend.
Also, we need to be quick about this, Parisa.
Yes.
I'm taking your word that you're heroes, but you're also teenagers who pulled up to the mayor's office in a car. So you're gonna have to forgive me for expecting my palms to be a little greased if I was gonna let you in and interrupt an important meeting.
You know what she's gonna do? You know what she's gonna do? She's gonna channel Steel Gunner, and she's just gonna grab him by the scruff of his neck and just pull him towards her, just like.
Whoa.
No, I want to see this.
You really don't want to do this.
Sir, I have it on good authority that you really don't want to do this.
Let's do a.
Am I provoking him? Because
Yes.
I think I'm provoking him.
You are definitely provoking him.
I think you might be provoking Liam.
Probably.
You might also be provoking Liam.
That's
a full
11.
hit. He says, "Whoa, did I say 50? I definitely meant 5."
She just like pushes him back. There.
Where'd that pesky 0 come from?
Just like we don't have time for this, and she just like throws, like what you got, like a 20. Just like throws a 20, and just like let this in.
All right, y'all have a nice day. And he like puts a little lift for the thingy to go up,
And then ducks down.
and then ducks down, and then he like looks to Amy and just like gives a wink and waits for the rest of the money. No, probably not that.
But she just drives in, and she's just focused on driving because she's like, I'm not
some
gonna.
people.
I'm not gonna. No, she doesn't say that. She just doesn't want to address it.
You don't have to take that from people.
You mad at me? I feel like you're mad at me.
Why would I be mad at you?
I mean, I can think of a lot of reasons.
Wait, why would she be mad at you?
I'm angry at the situation, not at you.
Oh, okay. I mean, that
No.
sucks, but I'll take it as
Hummingbird, I
an
want to
no.
hear this.
Why do you want to hear it?
Because I want to know what you did to fuck up.
I didn't do anything to screw up.
Didn't you though?
This guy's a very long driveway.
Actually, it's not.
Well, he
taken.
is the mayor.
Yeah, he's the mayor for life. There you go. It's,
He has a mansion, so driveways are pretty long.
There's actually a parking garage that's under the mansion.
God
Wow.
damn. How many? This guy throws parties all the time.
yeah, you want to guess how many cars the mayor for life has?
None, because he's a head in the jar.
Yeah, he's a head in the jar. He's,
People who
He
can try to
just
still buy a lot of cars.
likes
That's true.
having them.
He just having them. He can see them from his like lair.
Mm.
He has a camera on at all times.
Yeah. He has a driver named Bertrand.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys begin the slow drive up to the mayor's palace manor at the same time that in one of the rooms inside, a portal tears open and La Espada plus Azrael step through, and you are in La Espada's room, a very familiar spot for Zoe. And she's like, well, we don't have much time, but we should be able to find Father down in his meeting room.
Oh, yeah, I just realized I never met him in person.
I mean,
This is an
this is
awkward situation to, meet your parents.
oh, it's fine. You'll get to exchange a couple of pleasantries. He'll ask you what you do for a living, and then I'm going to stab him in the fucking face.
Do you think he'll like me?
I imagine he won't have much time to consider.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. The opinions of dead men don't matter. Because they're dead.
Dead man, the superhero flies by. You know what? That's rude.
It's rude. Dare you.
That's also the next character I'm making is called Dead Man.
I
I
think
didn't
that
become
might
a lynch for
actually.
nothing.
I think that might actually be a DC hero. So
Really?
probably, yeah. I think there's a guy named Dead Man. I think he does possess people too. Like that's his thing, right? Because in one of the Justice League cartoons, he possesses Batman and shoots someone, and like Batman freaks out because of it.
I would imagine so.
Wow.
And he's a
Yeah,
good guy.
he's
He did it to save someone.
He is an ugly fuck, though.
Yeah, he's not a good-looking man.
Apparently the mask, the Jim Carrey mask, that comic, he's actually like a serial killer, and that was
that comic's really fucked up.
and apparently that was how the movie was supposed to go, but then they were like, no, it's too similar to Freddy Krueger, so let's just make it a comedy. And so they made it a comedy.
Anyway.
Meanwhile, we're getting like a split cam shot now of like the two groups both rushing to get to the same spot within this level of time frame. Of course, Azrael and La Espada are a little bit closer, but you guys like pull up to the courtyard and you're like, "It's an emergency. We need to see the mayor," and they're not like stopping you, but they're like, "He's in a meeting. It's really important." But as you guys are like rushing, La Espada and Azrael are just like casually walking from the opposite direction, and I think La Espada and Azrael are the first ones to arrive, just for the sake of dramatism. Dust storm warning. Neat. Okay, thanks, phone. La Espada looks to Zoe and is like, "Are you ready?"
Okay.
And so she says,
And
"Good."
I summon a sickle.
Yeah, and she leans in, gives you a quick kiss, and then kicks in the door, and she says, "We are here to talk, Father." And Sergeant Slaughter's like, "What the hell is this interruption?" And she says, "Deal with him, Zoe." And then she starts to walk towards her father, and the camera pans, and there is literally a giant shark tank with an oversized floating head of an aged Hispanic man who probably looks like
That head from Doctor Who.
No. It looks like I need to get his name because I need to pay him the proper respect he deserves. It looks like the head of... Why is he not at the top of the credit list?
Zordon?
No, not Zordon. Ricardo Montalban.
Oh, the guy who played
Khan.
Khan?
Yeah, he looks like old Ricardo Montalban with like a mustache.
You really think Shatner's gonna let anybody else be on top of the credits?
I mean, Ricardo Montalban is very far down on the credits in IMDb, and that's very disappointing.
It is very disappointing.
Chekhov is before him.
Yeah, I know.
Why is Chekhov?
Why
is Chekhov before Sulu?
Anyway,
sorry, that frustrates me. Fuck Chekhov. So yeah, you see this like, and when I say large head, it's like an 8-foot tall head of an aged Hispanic looking man who resembles Ricardo Montalban with a like penciled Gomez Adam mustache, and he's like, "Ah, my daughter, why are you interrupting my meeting with WWF wrestling icon Sergeant Slaughter?"
It's actually the WWE now.
But it was
He's old school.
Yeah, he's old school. He doesn't recognize that because he's like, "Fuck the World Wildlife Foundation. I eat pandas." And there is like a panda marinating in the corner.
Wow, I'm not. I don't know if I want to say this.
Suddenly not on this guy's side. No, but seriously though, he's just like, why are you interrupting my meeting? And she's like, isn't it obvious? I am La Espada now. My partner and I, and she gestures to Zoe, we have a mission. And he's like, what sort of mission? And she says, it's very important that I get this monologue ready. And she starts monologuing. But,
Nice to meet you, sir. And I interpose myself between the wrestler.
yeah, so Sergeant Slaughter looks at you and he's like, it ain't right to hit a girl, but for a hood, I'm willing to make an exception. And he like does the like Hulkster thing where he rips his army jacket off and he's just in like his BDUs and a tank top, and he flexes real quick, and then he goes to unleash his powers, which you hear like the caw of an eagle, and then he like flies his way towards you, and he's like, United States of Full Nelson, and he like tries to get you in a wrestling move.
I'm going to. I think there's like a shot of me trying to do like it goes like slow motion where I just like bend over backwards, and then I'm gonna try to like kick him on his way past.
All right, go ahead and directly engage. It's a full hit. And so, yeah, you do one of those things, and of course you can take the creative liberty with this, but since you manifested the scythe and stuff, you probably block, and then he tries to like wrestle your scythe from you, and then you just Spartan kick him into a table.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's about this time that the commotion is pretty obvious for the three of you downstairs. You heard the door get kicked in, and you're probably in, like, the main foyer, and there's, like, a 3-story grand staircase that you'll need to ascend to get up to his meeting room. But you guys are at the base of the stairs, and you're like, oh, something's happening. And La Espada is like, my whole life I have lived under the shadow of your giant head looming over me. I've wanted to become my own person, Father. I am La Espada now. The sword tells me that I need to be something greater, and the only way to do that... Hummingbird, do you want to do anything?
So where?
Base of the stairs, 3 stories up.
So can we hear this ridiculous thing going on?
She's monologuing very loudly.
So, there's a small sound as she's monologuing. There's just this very small sound. It kind of sounds like the Doppler effect, or what? Yeah, I think it's a Doppler effect. Like it's just getting closer and closer and closer, and then finally, when she's like, and then first you, then the city, and then the world, and then all of a sudden you just hear someone go, tramp, and then just just out of nowhere, the Hummingbird just tackles her from behind and tries to kick the sword out of her grasp.
Alrighty, so we'll say for the sake of this, you guys fast track getting up the stairs. You're quite winded because it's 3 stories of climbing. But you can fly. You can fly. It's fine.
You can't fly, you can glide.
That is also true. You glide upward.
I can fly.
You glide upward with no draft in the building. It's fine.
I yell really loud and get a wind.
Parkours up because
Yeah,
she's got those increased.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I parkour.
It's fine. This is like Sega Sonic 3 Knuckles. You climb up to a perfectly good height that's way above what you needed, and then you just glide across the map to, what you needed, and it's fine.
It's good.
Yeah. Definitely
Also,
not
Knuckles is my favorite, so that's how I like. I like that.
How I skipped whole levels.
Yeah, it's fine. You just get really, really, really high, and it's over.
So you're gonna kick the mayor's daughter's ass, or what?
Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll for that direct engage.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat her ass because I'm getting sick of this shit. You don't take my friend away from me.
Priest is like, no, this is still fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so there is a trade-off on this one. So on a 7 to 9, you can take 1. So you can resist or avoid the blows, take something from them.
Oh, I'm taking her sword.
You're going to try to take the sword. So you kick the sword away from her, and she's like, "Oh, the sword!" And it looks just like that. It looks like a fucking oversized Eldar sword, and it's got that glowing green. And she's like, I don't need my sword to kick your butt, hussy." But she says it more intimidating and in Spanish. It sounds like it was a nasty insult in Spanish, but because I don't know Spanish, I won't butcher the language. But she calls you something real nasty in Spanish, and then she squares up to try and fight you. And the giant head is like, "What is going on?"
She's here to kill you.
"I gathered that much, but who are you?" Liam is charging his powers. Arena, did you want to do anything?
I'm gonna get my goddamn mech and get up there.
Yeah, unleash your... That's
like,
unleashing your powers, right? Forget
yes,
calling your mech. Yeah,
definitely. For this,
so call that mech as you're making your way up there.
I've got a -3 on this right now, so this is gonna be good.
A -3, wow.
Maybe if you had prayed to Jesus, he would have cleared your conditions too.
You know what? I don't need to pray to Jesus. I'm gonna fail, and it's gonna be great. But it's definitely gonna be what I already know what it's gonna look like, even if I fail, because it'll get there. I'll just probably.
Will just be trash can pieces. Hey,
oh my
you
God,
didn't fail.
I succeeded.
All right, so
wow.
I succeeded.
You can mark a condition, or I can tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
I already have 3 conditions.
Take another one.
Actually, I will. I will take angry.
Yeah, I think angry would work because you see that not just is La Espada there, but in fact your friend who is engaging your hero, probably not, but a hero, WWF wrestling superstar Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, so I think what the shot is, there's like a window. She like jumps out of a window from the stairwell and her mech is like flies in, and she just hops into her mech, jump jets up through into the like mayor's office or whatever. Fucking Kool-Aid Man in there. Bam.
Did you kick her into it? Sorry.
No, just get back into the office. Just break through the wall at the back.
Oh, okay. Okay, so your mech Kool-Aid Man's in. I got you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, your mech arrives and she's just like in La Espada while fighting with Hummingbird because of course dramatic. They're kicking, punching, blocking back and forth between each other, classic catfight style. But she's like, your friends are here. You have to deal with them too. And Azrael, you're fighting All Might Sergeant All Slaughter. There we go, nailed it. Finally made it across the finish line there. Sergeant All Slaughter, and he kicked him and you knocked him back, and it looks like he's trying to get up, but you also have your friends who arrived, and La Espada is like, you need to deal with them so I can handle this.
I'll charge.
Move thief. That's my thing.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah.
You see the powers falter, and there is a moment where you're trying to get it, and then you doubt, and then you hear, "No doubt, trust in me, I fight with you." And if you want to mark a doom, I'll make that a success.
Zoe, we came to save you. And it's not just us. Metaphorical Jesus believes in you too.
But first things first, if you want to mark a doom, you can make that a success instead of a failure. Because the literal devil is on your shoulder and he's like, I got your back.
Do I still take the condition?
No, it'll be a success. I'm tempting you with success.
Okay. I'll do that, and then I will use. So wait, what happened right now? Currently, what's?
You're unleashing your powers. It is a success.
But
You're
Actually, charge
Hummingbird's
time.
engaged with Espada.
Yes, Hummingbird is fighting La Espada. The mech just busted through a wall. Liam is charging up his powers, but he's in the room.
So I will use. I've got.
Whoa. She charged her powers. I didn't get to do anything
did.
after I charged my powers.
You're right.
Alrighty then, I guess we're moving on.
Yeah, you're right. Liam. I mean, technically, Parisa didn't do anything either, because you guys were supposed to be spending some time getting up the stairs, but it's fine. Liam, would you like to do something else now?
I'd actually like to spend one burn and snatch up the sword.
Explain to us how that works.
This is one of my flares. I just haven't gotten to use it yet.
Seize any one object up to the size of a person from someone within view. I mean, it got knocked away from her, but I'll still say it works. So you use your powers, and the sword does like the cool Jedi Force thing, where it just like flies past a group of people, and you see La Espada kind of like reach for it, but it whizzes past her reach while trading a blow with Hummingbird.
Yeah, I
And then
punch
it
her
ends
in
up
the face when she reaches. I'm like,
Then
no.
it ends up in Liam's hands. And Liam, when you hold it, give me a mundane roll.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
That's a 5.
Liam, when you make contact with it in your hands, there's that that kind of like anime signal that something's made a connection with your mind, where like the whole screen kind of vibrates for a second, and you like there's like that thump thump, and it like reverberates, and then you hear, "Well, you're new. Hello. Are you the new wielder?"
You can say that for now.
No, not for now. And I'm going to say, because now I can pull up her powers and use this. Let's see, Liam. And says, "For now, do you want to see something cool, Liam?"
A little busy here.
No, you're going to use me. Point your weapon. Or, point me towards your enemy.
I will point it at La Espada.
Alright. Roll me another Unleash Your Power. And give yourself a +1.
I don't see how this is going to backfire on us at all.
Yeah.
So, you have the sword in hand, and for everyone watching, it looks like Liam's kind of moving not of his own accord, but he's kind of like that, like, hey, I'm being directed to do this thing. And the sword looks like it's pointing at Hummingbird for a moment, but then from the sword, a green beam of energy fires, and it smacks La Espada in the chest and knocks her back several feet, to the point that she hits the fish tank that her father's head in and causes there a little crack. And he says, "Isn't that fun, Liam?"
No, you're kind of causing things to go wrong.
But you always cause things to go wrong. Don't you think having a focal point for your powers would be helpful?
And as that happens, I use moat.
Moat. Yep, because I give Liam a bit of an extended thing, so I'll let you continue with yours.
Yep. So I spend one of my burn to create a barrier. So I think the chains come back and start crisscrossing to cut off Liam and Teresa.
So Liam and Parisa are on one side of the room. La Espada, giant head of mare, you, and Hummingbird are on the other side.
Yes.
Alrighty. So Liam, after you got this shot off and kind of knocked her into the wall. Ooh. Did you all
That's
hear
some
that?
thunder.
Yeah.
That's some thunder.
Yeah,
I heard
that's oof. All right. Well, I mean, we're pretty much close to a closing time, so it's kind of good that this storm is kicking in when it does. Actually, that might be a really good stopping point in a couple minutes. We got like 10 minutes left. Very dramatic cliffhanger.
I had a good way to end it. So
Yeah. Parisa, since I let them do an additional thing after unleashing their powers, would you like to do something now that this chain barrier has popped up? Oh, also, I guess it's important to clarify which side of the wall or side of the thing did your mech end up on? Was it close to you, or was it on the side near the head?
It'd be close to where Liam is if we're being split away from it.
Okay, so it's on your guys' side then. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do like a dick move and separate it from you unless you could like remote control it or something.
That's fine. I have like hard light stuff. Like I have more than the mech, so it's fine.
But you never get to use it.
Yeah, it's true. There's a chain. There's a barrier of chains. Great.
It's
Also,
a kunai
Liam,
with chains.
Also, Liam just used the sword.
Yes, Liam just used La Espada's sword, and he looks like he's really into it because he failed his roll.
That's not good. Cool. I am in a very bad situation right now. I'm gonna actually just like friggin' just look around and be like, try to get my bearings.
You want to
No, it's
assess
funny
the
because-
situation?
Yeah, I would like to assess the situation.
Yes, good. Hey! That's a 13. So, that lets you ask 2 questions. You're not using any of your things that lets you get additional or anything?
The only thing that would be if when you assess the situation before entering into fight.
Gotcha.
You can ask him to- yeah.
Oh, we totally didn't do that either. You guys are totally in a fight.
Yes. I was gonna say that earlier, but I was like, I don't want to interrupt the flow. So.
Do you want to save it for next week? Or...
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's save it for next week. So just remind me
Hey.
at the start that we need to cover that.
Yeah.
Saint, I'm not
yeah.
saying you have to, but maybe one of the questions should be, how do we get Zoe back?
Yeah. Okay. So.
So you got a couple questions
What?
for me.
Yeah. What here is the biggest threat?
Well, it would have been La Espada.
Mhm.
But Zoe's the biggest threat. She kind of has that like life-sucking power, and she's not on your side.
Fair. What here can I use to get Zoe back?
The power of friendship, I imagine.
Okay. Cool. Good answers. All right. So
Don't you have one more, or is it only 2?
it was only 2, unless you're unless you're allowing me to do be my
Okay.
then I can do one more.
No, I think that would be it then.
Okay.
Alrighty, yeah.
Cool. Then well. She Arena is going to, like, she looks at Liam, is just like, well, I'm gonna have to deal with that. This is not the immediate danger right now. So she's gonna, turn one of the mech arms into, like, a big laser and just try burning through the chain barrier.
Absolutely. All right. So I'll let you do that, and then we'll have Hummingbird close this out.
Okay. What am I unleashing my powers, I guess?
Yes, unleash them powers.
Ah, jeez, I really need to get rid of some of these conditions.
Just have faith; it'll be fine.
I know I can clear. One of them I know I can clear. Just depends on how. All right, here we go. 3.
Oh no.
About
Okay.
about what I expected. I get potential, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead and mark that potential. So I need to have something happen to you for that because that is very much a opening. It doesn't necessarily have to be you, right? I can just have something happen because you failed.
Yeah. Generally would be to me, but doesn't have to be.
Generally, yeah.
Like off-screen threats are like thing, like off-screen and like other stuff.
Mhm.
It's a
Yeah.
result of the
Okay.
match.
I got a good idea, and that'll kind of tie in with wrapping it up too. So, so as you're like firing your energy blast at these chains to try and get it, we have a camera shot that seems to be into like a monitor, and you see, or at least the audience watching sees that Crimson Nova is sitting, Dr. Claw style, in this chair. Thank you, Siri. Go away. I don't know why Dr. Claw triggers Siri, but they're sitting there with this this calico cat sitting on her lap, and she says, "Well, this is not going very well. I think it is time for you to intervene." And she scratches the top of the cat's head, and it opens its eyes, and its eyes have like an ominous glowing green to it, and it just goes, "Nyan," and then it disappears from her lap.
Oh shit.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Hummingbird, you get to do the last action of the night.
All right, so as last spot, I got knocked back, right?
Mm-hmm.
From
Yeah, she
Liam's thing, so-
she got hit by a Master Sword blast.
This is an office, right?
It's like a big meeting office, yeah.
All right, so just for just for the show of it, before she kind of like looks down at last spot and is like, "That's right," and then she just kind of like topples over like a bookshelf or like something on top of her, and then runs over to Zoe like she's completely like, "Whatever, Lost Spada, like you're nothing to me," and then she runs over to Zoe, and she's not wearing her mask. She's actually in plain clothes, except for her wingsuit that she just wears underneath her outfit. And she goes, "Zoe, we're here to help. You don't have to be whatever she wants, whatever she tells you to be. She's just manipulating you, and we're your friends. I mean, I've been your friend since school, and I'll help you, with literal Satan, or the literal devil. Sorry, because apparently there's a lot of titles that people have.
He's
There's
got, like hundreds.
Yeah, I know. I've learned a lot today about religion, more than I wanted to.
There is temporal Satan, so
Temporal Satan's a thing, and I'm gonna reach out, and
are
I'm
you
gonna hold my
gonna
hand,
ask Zoe to pray with you?
and I'm like, I need you to pray with me, because metaphorical Jesus needs to come and save us. Well, it doesn't need. I mean, I'm doing fine, but we need to help you, and I'm here to help you, and
Yeah.
I'm going to try to comfort and support Zoe, because she doesn't have to be evil. because she has friends.
So comfort and support for me.
And I have influence over her, so this is a +1.
There you go. So, when you roll that for a friendo, on a hit, they hear you. Mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels if they open up to you. But on a 10+, you can also add a team pool or clear a condition from yourself. But Jesus already cleared all your conditions, so you're fine.
So I think I think my scythe disapparates. I can't stop what's coming.
No, but you can help us fight it off.
And you don't have to do it alone. And through the hole in the wall that the mech had made, Zoe, you see that there's a man in a heavy wool robe, sweatpants, and a t-shirt that's probably a size or two too small for his very round belly. He has a large beard, long blonde locks, and sunglasses, and he's holding probably just a beer. And he's like, you don't have to do it alone. Jesus walks beside you.
That's Jesus, by the way.
Yeah, he's my mom's roommate.
Oh.
Apparently.
Quotation fingers.
Nobody's gonna forgive what I did.
I forgive what you did.
Jesus always
'Cause
forgives.
Also, Jesus, we're having a moment.
Sorry, I'll be over here.
Thank you.
I don't. Can the rest of us hear this on the other side of the barrier?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, you might not be able to hear it over your like energy blast that's trying to break through the chains, but yeah, I would say for like the cinematic sake, yes.
We already talked to Aegis about this.
They're totally fine with all of the murder.
Everybody knows that you're not in control all the time, Zoe. And it's fine. It was an accident. And you can make up for accidents. And I'm gonna be there to help make sure that everyone knows that you're a hero.
There's like a very slight shake to my head. One other thing I do is gonna.
I just go in and I just hug her as tight as I can.
What the real question is, do you accept or do you reject? Because I think at the same time, while you're hugging her, you see La Espada crawling her way out from underneath the bookshelf, and she gives you that look like, Zoe, help me. Don't you love me? Not to throw a monkey wrench in this, but...
I mean, no, it's absolutely
fair.
cinematic. Yeah. And I'm going to do the cinematic thing and not have it. By the way, your girlfriend's a total whore.
No. I got a better one. While you guys are hugging, and she's like crawling out, and it's just a back shot of you, and you're just flipping La Espada the bird while hugging her.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. And, but yes, do you accept or do you reject?
Is she dead?
I think she's dead.
I think she's dead. All right, this has all been pointless. She's dead. Can we get the Jeopardy theme, please?
I think. Did I happen to notice what happened with Liam when he grabbed the sword?
Yes, you did see Liam shoot your girlfriend.
But did I see? Did it? But I saw the same thing everybody else did. Like he was being
Yeah, he was.
puppeted.
It looked like he wasn't acting in his own accord.
I think what I do then is, like, I close my eyes and I'm going to do something I haven't done before, and I am going call upon my sanctuary,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to access the healing power, or meditation power, and see if I can kind of do, like, I don't know how to explain it other than like being like a dispelly thing, but I'm not sure if like that sword is being manipulative. But I think what happens
You probably have no
is
basis of knowing that it's being manipulative.
okay.
You just
Fair.
saw Liam take the sword and shoot her with energy blast.
Oof, that throws a wrench into my idea then.
Well, before you do anything, you have to either accept or reject what I'm saying.
We were there's no waiting on that because
There's no middle road.
That's been the last action that we established because we're at the stop time. So, do you accept her thing or not?
I'll accept.
Okie dokie. So you accept. So accepting gets you
Mark potential.
Mark potential,
condition, or
clear.
shift labels.
Yep. So you can.
I'm gonna shift
You
her
get the,
freak down and her save. Oh, did she get to pick?
She gets to choose.
Oh, okay.
So what labels are you shifting? One up, one down.
If she's shifting labels.
Oh yeah. If
Oh,
you're
that's
shifting
true. She
labels.
doesn't have to.
Again, choice of mark potential, period addition, or shifting labels.
You got one tick left on potential there, hun.
Yeah, I'll probably take that.
And then Zoe's name turns from red back to blue.
Or does it? Turns green.
I mean, well, that's just confusing.
Just turns. Yeah. Like it's not even purple where there's like it
Turn
might be.
chartreuse.
Yeah. All right. And so the two of you hug it out, and Lasvada's like no, because and then there's like subtitles underneath that also say no.
We know what it means.
Yeah. No, this is a closing action. Nobody else is doing anything because we're at the stop time. So the two of you hug it out, and it looks like there's a very sweet and touching moment, and then everybody feels that like depressurizing feeling in this room, which is especially weird because there's a hole in the wall. But there's this displacement of pressure in the center of the room. The chains shatter. Arena's energy blast stops. The sword flickers and goes dull. And floating above everyone, like literally floating, front paws up as it's hanging in the air, is just a calico cat with glowing green eyes. And it looks at everyone and it goes, Nyan. And then everything blacks out.
that a fucking cat?
The last word you hear is just Hummingbird going, "Is that a fucking cat?"
Yep. And the screen goes black, and then just like the red letters, just one at a time, like fast typewriter style, just to be continued. Question mark.
I think at this point it's to be concluded.
Yeah, it could be to be concluded. It's very true. But yeah, that's not to stop anyone, but like, yeah, stop time. We gotta stop because we're 10 over. Wow, fade into darkness. To be continued.
And we gotta do the end of session move.
We do. We have that end of session move we got to wrap up. So, because we do still do some of the things right. Let's see. End of the session. So we're covering, and we'll just go in the list of these awesome pictures that we got done today. So, Amy, did you grow closer to the team? Did you grow into your own image of yourself, or did you grow away from the team? I mean, I think everyone should grow into the image of themselves because you all made images of yourselves. But seriously, though.
I think she grew closer to the team, specifically to Zoe, because of that touching moment at the end.
Yeah.
So you can shift my labels, except you can nobody can shift. Nobody can shift Savior anymore because when you do your moment of truth, you lock one of your labels, and
nice.
Savior is locked.
Ooh, that was a good one too.
So she is permanently at 2 Savior.
I guess danger down, mundane.
No fighties for you.
That's fine.
Alrighty. And so I guess we'll segue over to Zoe then, because she's in the middle. Did you grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
Closer.
And how would you describe that?
I'm being forgiven.
I mean, yeah, that's true. So, Amy, because you got to pick a specific person.
It'd be Amy.
Okay. So, then you can give influence to that character, clear a condition, or mark potential. You definitely have that insecure on there if you wanted to get rid of that. Why'd you mark another potential? You just cleared... Or is that what you just did?
That's what I just did.
Okay, so you're taking potential.
Oh no. I had already... What is...
Did you take potential from the comfort and support?
Yes.
That should have leveled you up. You wouldn't have another tick in there.
Oh.
You had all but you had 4 of 5 in there.
Oh yeah, right. You're right.
Okay.
Yep. I'll clear that condition. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think a good hug out would clear insecure. Okay.
By the way, your girlfriend's a tramp.
And then it's back.
And then it's angry.
Alright, so Arena.
I would say, from my opinion, grew into yourself because you really handled Aegis like a leader.
I was gonna say that, yeah. Grew into my own image myself. I'm gonna shift my mundane down and my savior.
Alrighty.
Yeah, being a leader. Freaking aging Johanna. I would raise my superior more, but my superior's already at max, so nah.
Nah, none of that, fam.
Nope. I also don't want to knock myself out of the fight, because I could do that, and then I get a condition, and I have 5 conditions. That's me.
That's you. Alrighty, so we take it to the Liam.
I have...
This was kind of a curious one for you today.
Yeah, I didn't have any fights with anyone, so I can't grow away.
Oh no!
I'm not sure.
I would say if I were doing it, obviously, based on what happened today, probably your own image of yourself.
That's really the only one that makes sense because he didn't
Yeah.
really grow closer to.
Yeah, so I think go with that then.
That's good. Good choice.
I think I'll do Savior up and Superior down.
Cool. Good idea. Alrighty. So that marks everything. I definitely think La Espada has grown away from the team because you guys still aren't welcoming her very well.
Well, she tried to turn our friend into a murderer, which he was already.
Yeah, I was like, she didn't have to try. That was already a thing.
But she tried to make her murder someone important.
I mean,
Fall into a conscientious murder.
yeah.
She tried to steal my best friend.
Wow,
And I don't truck with that kind of nonsense.
you are really in on this best friend thing. Arena, you should look into this for drama.
No, it's definitely just a friend thing.
I think it could be something more.
It doesn't always have to be a romantic thing, guys.
Triangle.
Apparently, it has to be in this.
Apparently, it has
It will-
to in this.
It will be in the anime.
It will be in the anime. There will
In
be,
the anime, absolutely.
There will be some unwritten tension that will cause unnecessary strife because, of course, in anime drama, the best way to fix any problem is just talking to people, but you can't do that because it's anime.
I mean, in the anime, like this entire team is like multiple love triangles.
Mhm.
It's like Liam has love triangles in here, and then like
Liam's gay.
I mean,
yeah,
no.
again the anime.
Not in the
Liam-
anime, you're not. It's
Liam-
a harem anime.
Unfortunate-
We're all gonna be
unfortunate-
into
That
you.
would be- that would be
Unfortunately,
great.
Liam gets the Karu treatment. He just gets the mysterious evil boyfriend that he has to murder at the end. And
What?
then you never talk about it anymore. Evangelion.
Oh right, of course, yeah. I knew what it was. I just forgot.
It's like, hi, I'm this mysterious guy that made you just question your attraction to all of these girls after having one conversation with you. It's like, that's how being gay works, right? And it's like, well, now you have to murder your boyfriend, Shinji. It's like, I don't wanna.
Get in the fucking robot, Shinji.
Get in the fucking mech, Shinji.
Get in the goddamn robot, Shinji. Yeah, no, lots of love triangles. Because then there's also La Espada. That's why there's all these love triangles.
I mean, yeah, it makes perfect sense.
And again, in the anime, everyone's gonna be into Liam,
Yeah,
and he doesn't want any of it.
He doesn't want any because he's gay.
He's just Tenchi. It's fine.
God, honestly, if you write that Tenchi is gay, that entire anime makes a lot more sense.
hmm Instead, he's just a pedophile. Because the only one, the only one he ever showed any real interest in was Asami, and it was kind of weird.
Oh.
It's like, oh, Shinji. Like, he didn't show that
Yep.
kind of interest, but it was just kind of like it was the only one he had any like real connection, and she was like, when I get older, I'll marry you, and he's like, okay, sure, whatever you say, kid.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's like, eh.
Isn't it weird that they gave you the spin-off anime where you turn into a magical girl?
Yeah, you don't talk
Weird.
about that.
Thanks, Evangelion.
I don't know what we're talking about.
We're talking.
Of course
about,
you don't.
We're talking about Neon Genesis Evangelion.
And
Well, I was
Tenchi Muyo.
talking about Tenchi Muyo.
Oh, we were talking about Evangelion earlier. Now,
I mean, I've watched a few episodes of Evangelion, so I was getting all that.
okay, yeah. I didn't know when you guys transitioned to Tenchi. I didn't know.
Tenchi
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 Muyo
is
is real good though.
Tenchi is a harem anime that was made specifically by the creator to make fun of harem animes.
And it does such
Nobody
a good
got
job.
the joke. Yeah, nobody got the joke, so that is like suddenly everyone started doing harem animes like Tenchi, which is a shame because the guy who wrote it even said like I was making fun of it like the entire time. None of it, like I hate the fact that people took inspiration from it. And I'm like, wow, man, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Also, I'm kind of annoyed that a lot more of these creation options opened up after I finished that first one. Like, suddenly there's this huge plethora of choices. not okay with it.
All right, so we should probably end the stream.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap
Yeah.
this stream up. It is a friend's birthday today, so we're gonna go raid them, even if they're playing Fruit Nut. But
Ugh.
yeah,
That's
I
amazing.
know. They're playing. They're
Never
playing.
heard of it.
Oh no, they're playing Jackbox. Okay, this is fine. We can go raid them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, there's
I
actually
want-
there's actually room too. I'm gonna try and get in on this. But we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna go raid Giggles Games because it's apparently her birthday, and so
Good night, everybody.
good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Nah.
Let's raid.
Let's raid.
Good job, everybody. This was fun.
We're all stream.
We will be in a moment. Oh, I didn't make it in. Damn. All right. Yeah. Then and now raid.